the need to shift from exclusion to inclusion. At his swearing-in ceremony, he pledged that in working with the General Legal Council, the Ghana School of Law and the courts, his administration will implement a system that provides opportunities without compromising quality. Presidential Affairs correspondent Maxwell Agbagba reports.
I, Paul Bafoboni.
Access to legal education in Ghana has long been a steep climb. Each year, hundreds of qualified law graduates find their dreams stalled at the gates of the Ghana School of Law due to limited slots, high costs, and stringent entry requirements. Advocates, including the newly sworn-in Chief Justice, Justice Paul Bafoboni, are calling for reforms to make the system more inclusive.
Your Excellency, we also cannot ignore the call for reform in legal education. Working with the General Legal Council, the Ghana School of Law, and our law faculties, we shall pursue a model that ensures opportunity without compromising quality. Our goal is not merely to produce more lawyers, but better lawyers who are disciplined, ethical, and devoted to the cause of justice.
President Mahama in his speech pledged his unwavering commitment to the independence of the judiciary, urging it to be above reproach.
The strength of our democracy depends on a delicate yet essential balance of powers among the executive, the legislature, and the judiciary. Each branch is supposed to operate independently, and yet they have to collaborate in order to serve the common good. And so today, as President, I pledge my unwavering commitment to the independence of the judiciary.
President John Mahama ending that report. Now, Kwehu East District Security Council says the police are on high alert to ensure the raging chieftaincy dispute doesn't destabilize peace in the area. This comes on the back of reports that armed men forcibly took the Queen Mother and other persons yesterday in connection with the dispute. The DC for Kwehu East, Samuel Asamoah, said no casualties were recorded during the incident.
The security is always alert, and frequently we meet at DASEC level to assess the situation. Frequently, almost every now and then, DASEC meets to assess the situation. And I have very serious, hard-working security personnel in the area who are helping us to maintain law and order.
To Parliament now, the minority is vowing to closely police the Ghana Armed Forces recruitment exercise as it resumes in the Greater Accra region, barely a week after the Awak Stadium stampede. The military, under intense scrutiny, now says it has overhauled its process, rolling out improved crowd control measures. Ranking member on the Defence and Interior Committee, Reverend Intim Pojo, says the minority will be watching every step of the process.
We are going to follow up to ensure that the communication to the prospective or potential recruits actually reflects the segregated scheduling. And this position exonerates our point from the beginning. Failure to deploy adequate numbers of military police, deploying only 2 military police. All this culminated into the unfortunate incident we saw. So these initial measures are optimal. We are going to follow up to ensure that they actually implemented the right way.
He also insists that the force must answer for the failures that caused last week's tragedy.
So it was most unfortunate and disingenuous for them to suggest that the stampede should be blamed on potential recruits. They should accept failure. They should accept responsibility. You know, the consequences starts from the Commander-in-Chief of the Ghana Armed Forces. We called for the appointment of a substantive defense minister. They were adamant. For a finance ministry to be combined with the defense ministry to be given to one person, you won't get the best out of the person. Particularly, one will suffer. So there's deep leadership crisis.
Still in Parliament, Swami MP and legal advisor for the minority in Parliament, John Darko, is accusing Speaker Alban Bagbin of displaying political bias in his recent public criticism of the minority leader. The accusation follows the Speaker's comments at the launch of a scholarship scheme for MPs, where he distanced himself from Alexander Venyumagin's attempt to justify recent parliamentary chaos by referencing Mr. Bagbin's past conduct as an MP. Speaking on Newsnight, Mr. Darko defended the minority leader, describing him as burdened with unprecedented challenges and insisted the leader has performed creditably. He suggested the speaker is uncomfortable when actions from the minority put pressure on the NDC, accusing him of unfairly targeting the caucus during clashes.
Honorable Speaker is a member of the NDC. He's happy when the NDC is in the driving seat. He will definitely not be happy when the minority leader, Afena Markin, is in the driving seat. He will not praise Afena Markin when Afena Markin is leading the charge against the NDC. He will never do that. If you look at what happens in the House, the majority side sometimes do worse. But in most cases, if there is going to be any backlash against members of parliament, it comes only against the minority. Why is that the case?
Now, the Ghana Psychological Association warns of a major mental health crisis, revealing that the government employs fewer than 20 clinical psychologists nationwide, most of them in the Greater Accra region and a few in the Ashanti region, particularly Kumasi, leaving 14 regions without any. This shortage denies millions access to crucial mental health care. The association's president, Dr. Richmond Aqua Coleman, spoke at the launch of this year's Psychology Week celebration and annual general meeting.
In fact, it will interest you to know that if you take the Ghana health sector, for example, psychologists that are practicing in there that have been employed by government, they are not even more than 20. In fact, a lot of them, majority of them are even in Accra. If you go to other parts of the country, the northern areas, in fact, there are some areas there's no psychologists there, and that is very, very worrying.
Now, CEO of the Chamber of Mines, Dr. Engineer Kenneth Ashigbe, has urged Parliament to ratify the lithium mining deal as soon as possible. Speaking on the polls on the Joy News channel, Dr. Ashigbe stated that it is important to get it signed to make sure the terms of the lithium lease is revived to make it viable for those who've been affected.
It's important we get this thing to start and then ensure that the price of lithium that had even tanked, we make sure that we revise the terms in such a way that it makes it viable.
Now, children are sometimes barred from using the larger toilets for safety reasons. The chamber pot and other plastics often served as convenient means for the kids to relish the comfort of tending to nature's call. But Lattice Homes is bringing an Italian-made toilet facility suitable for your kids at the Republic Bank Love FM Habitat Fair.
For the WCs, we have the hanging ones.
There's a WC that hangs.
Yes, it doesn't.
You don't have to put it on the ground.
Yes, you have to. This is how it will be, and this is the tank. After this tank, we put it inside the wall, and you'll be operating it over here. You have a baby WC for the babies. Wow. Even in schools, so the kindergarten children, they have to come and buy this for them. They don't have to buy this
one because normally we buy the bigger one, not thinking about the children.
You can't find this WC anywhere. Only Latusum that you can find this WC. Wow. It's very good. The brand is Hydrobano WC.
Okay.
Well, do not miss the chance to have for your kids the convenient and safer toilet facility at this year's Republic Bank Love FM Habitat Fair happening at Kumasi City Mall from the 27th to the 30th of November 2025. And that's all for this morning's bulletin. I am Amisi Nyamicha Thompson. Up next is business on the Super Morning Show. Do stay.
Oh, jump on now. Go. Google me. At what time will you come back where I don't hear the sound of your car? Why you buy new car?
No, I don't change my car. It be the same ride. It be the fuel way I change. Way one shouts it. Ever since I started using the all-new Excellium Premium Fuel, fortified with 3-in-1 action. Oh, Joe, now my car they run like electric car. No, it's so.
This is the type of fuel where they want to. Because now engine they cost. Where they want for way if I buy it, it go protect my engine. And with the small way I buy, I'll go drive, sir.
Absolutely. It's like strapping a turbocharger to your engine and giving it a protector. And what they bust my mindset be the 3-in-1 action, no? Excellium they prevent up to 99% of deposit. It be anti-wear, some be anti-corrosion. Won't pay when I open there.
Hey, so where can I find this magical fuel?
Just head over to any Total Energy service station and your car will thank you.
Hey, then make a finish my gobe fast, then rush go Total Energies. My friend, but why your hand my gobe inside?
I give you info. Make a fill the gobe too small.
Go.
Excellium is designed to protect your car engine, decrease fuel consumption, and lower CO2 emissions. Don't say fuel, say Excellium. Choose Excellium, choose quality.
See, Your rich auntie gets more from Absa. Your childhood friend gets more from Absa. Your favorite uncle gets more from Absa. Your roommates gets more from Absa. Digital solutions get more from Absa. Rewards be bring get more from Absa. 5-star treatment get more from Absa. Preferential rate get more from Absa. Easy banking and no ane Absa. Instant loans and no ane Absa. Bank papa party and no ane Absa. NTK account and get more from Absa. Yes! Join thousands of Absa customers enjoying priority treatment, preferential rates, amazing rewards, and seamless digital solutions to help you write the next big chapter of your story. Sign up for an Absa account today and get more. Your story matters. Absa.
Brush, brush, brush. That's today. That's today.
Brush your teeth every day and night. Up and down and all around. Brush and clean it right. Brush your teeth. Brush with mom and dad. Underneath and in between. Brush the germs away.
Brushing gets more fun with your kids with the new Pepsodent Kids toothpaste. Give your smiles protection that lasts. Grab yours today from a store near you. This advert is FDA approved.
For many years, we've been solving Ghana's water storage problems with quality tanks. Syntex tank. You know, it is strong, it's tough, and reliable. And now, we're in to solve the #1 problem when it comes to water carriage: our pipes. With the state-of-the-art machinery, Syntex is providing very strong, tough, reliable, high quality, and durable pipes at a reasonable price. This is Syntex Pipes. With Syntex Pipes, water flows wow. I mean, ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. If they carry water, no wahala. With Syntex Pipe, our water problems are solved. Syntex, are you strong? Are you tough?
Make a choice. Go for it. You need support to achieve. A new verse awaits you. The Republic Verse, where you're treated as uniquely as you are. Succeed, thrive, outshine yourself. This is our verse, the Republic Verse. Join the Republic Verse and big up. Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Ama, big news! Star Oil is now the largest oil marketing company in Ghana.
Wow, that's huge!
Yes, so the largest distributor of petroleum products in Ghana. Ever since I switched to Star Oil, my car runs smoother. The fuel lasts longer, no strange engine sound, just clean, powerful performance.
Oh, same here. I used to refill every 3 days until I switched to Star Oil. Now, my fuel lasts way longer. I don't know what magic is inside, but my car loves it.
Exactly. It's not magical. From Accra to Kumasi to Tamale, Star Oil day everywhere with 240 filling stations and counting. That's why more Ghanaians are choosing Star Oil.
Hey, my tank is almost empty. I am heading to Star Oil right now before the queue starts.
I'm right behind you, Ama.
We set out with a mission to serve better and lead boldly. We're proud to say we are Ghana's #1 oil marketing company. To our loyal Star savers across the country, thank you for believing in us. Star Oil, quality and affordable fuels for all.
Mom, please can I have some milk in my Milo? Have you tasted it? No, but I didn't see you add milk.
Hey, taste it before you ask me any question.
Hey, milk na chum say.
This is Milo all in one. Milo Pampa, cocoa, malt, milk show, everything is inside.
Milo All-in-One already comes with more milk. Just mix with water and taste the nourishing goodness of quality cocoa, malt, and more milk all in one sachet. Milo, the energy to go further. This advert is FDA approved.
Papa no no, 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 Ankasa. Polytank is everywhere, durable and authentic. Stronger brand you can trust. Polytank, we get some more Rambo. Sumo super and the Polytank we dey Polytank. Papa no no, 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 Ankasa. Polytank, the original, always the best.
Coffee in your cup and joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
All right, so welcome back from that short break, and thanks very much for staying with us here on the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. Now, the 6 a.m. news brought to us by Absa Bank Ghana Limited, Your Story Matters, and Valex Lee's Affordable Document Management Solutions, as well as Total Energies. Total, we go the extra mile for you, which means we can bring you the Joy Business Report brought to us by Omni Basic Bank, not just another bank, and Safari Valley Resort, bringing you closer to nature. Akbafu.
Hey, good morning.
Hey, good morning. How you doing?
I'm great. Belated happy birthday.
Oh, thank you. I hope you have brought me my akple and fetridechi.
Oh, you don't have a problem. And I hope you brought along some pork. So add that to
it. No, today is Tuesday. You don't expect me to have pork on Tuesday. Normally Monday, yes, or Sunday. Yes, then you're right.
What difference does it make?
The fact that today is Tuesday means that it probably may have gotten finished yesterday.
I get it. But you're out there making money, aren't you?
Well,
at the conference center.
Oh, yes. Because, we're here to celebrate the city at 60. And we're looking at its evolution. And we're looking at how the city is actually helping to ensure financial inclusion. But most importantly, some of the innovations with the Ghana city. And this morning we're having that conversation here on the Super Morning Show.
Great stuff. I can't wait
for
that.
Who gets the trumpet this morning?
Well, let's do it for the city once again. I mean, it's a year-long celebration, I guess. So I guess this morning we trumpet the city once again.
Okay. And trumpet brought to us by ECG. And we're reminding all of you not to steal power. So if you find somebody stealing power, please report that person. And ECG says you get 6% of the recovered amount. So to the Ghana city.
Trumpets. Hi, good morning. Welcome to the Joy Business Report. Coming up this morning, some banks expect City's strong recovery to be sustained this year despite reduction in dollar support for the market. Also coming up, businesses rule out immediate reduction in price of goods and services despite drop in VAT rate and several tax reliefs offered in the 2026 budget. Plus, Ghana Revenue Authority is hopeful deployment of artificial intelligence will boost domestic collections by some 40%. Details coming up. My name is Daryl Kwao. Thanks for being with us. Hello to our friends listening from Koforidon on KTU Radio. Some commercial banks have revealed that the city's current good run will be sustained throughout the year. Here's more in the following report.
The assurance from some of the commercial banks is coming at a time that the rate of the city's appreciation against the dollar has slowed marginally for the first 2 weeks of this month. Again, the Bank of Ghana has slowed its market intervention compared to the previous month. This has resulted in some marginal pressure on the local currency. The development has led to some speculations that the city's recent good run might be coming to an end. But some of these bank treasurers that Joy Business has been engaging doesn't think so. They believe that a recent Standard & Poor's report on the economy, as well as the expected IMF cash inflow in December this year, could aid the city's good run, even going into next year. Some of them have told Joy Business that looking at the current strong reserves of the Bank of Ghana, it is now in a better position to intervene on the market in terms of dollar support to try and stabilize things. Therefore, they think that the outlook for the Ghana city going forward is quite favorable.
Now, the Chamber of Petroleum Consumers has indicated that favorable fuel prices at the pumps will be dependent on the city's performance. The local currency's performance has helped slow the margin of increase in fuel prices for the next 2 weeks. Executive Secretary of the Chamber, Winston Amoah, says the outlook does not look good for consumers.
It will be a lot better for Ghanaians if the city could probably stabilize between 10 and 9 Ghana cedis. At the levels we are, it's still a bit volatile. Today you go, it's 11, it's 10, and then it gets to 12 on the black market. So maybe whatever strategies that the finance minister and the Bank of Ghana have so far implemented, maybe they should find a way to consolidate these and rally the city to between 9, 10, or even 8. If possible. That way, all of us could be rest assured that fuel prices could not only be stable but would also decline further, so as to give the kind of relief that we all clamoring for.
That was Executive Secretary of the Chamber of Petroleum Consumers, Winston Amoah. Meanwhile, most of the oil marketing companies are yet to review fuel prices. Prices should have increased by as much as 4% over the weekend. Now, businesses have ruled out immediate reduction in prices of goods and services as a result of the VAT rate cut and several reliefs offered in the 2026 budget. The Finance Minister, Dr. Kansela Tuforsen, has reduced the effective VAT rate to be paid by businesses to 20%, reduced the threshold for firms eligible for VAT payment, and removal of COVID-19 levy. But speaking on PM Express, Chief Executive of the Ghana National Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Mark Bedouawaje, said it is early days yet.
For businesses, we now are going to look at the effect moving from these levies that were translated into direct costs into now a VAT that you can claim input, and see how you're going to compute and look at the effects and how we can translate some of these benefits also to consumers. But if you want to have this positive impact of the reduction in VAT on consumers and on producers, I was also expecting that at least we do the optimal 18%. That would have translated into an instant benefit that everybody can feel.
Mark Bedouawaje is Chief Executive of the Ghana National Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Now, government is hopeful to rake in additional 40% revenue with the deployment of artificial intelligence at the country's ports next year. Commissioner General Anthony Sapon disclosed this to Joy Business after addressing the first post-budget forum organized by UNDP and accounting firm KPMG.
Based on samples that we've done, we saw that upside of revenue was between 40 to 45%. So it gives us a great confidence that when we deploy the AI, the level of discretion that we are trying to minimize, we can do that. But it was not also only on the revenue side. The AI also does risk profiling, particularly for areas like narcotics or goods that are harmful for consumption. Again, the AI will be able to give us indication if there's a shipment or container that is carrying harmful goods, and it allows us to risk profile and focus on it. So overall, we believe that the introduction of the AI tool for classification and valuation will lead to an upside of the revenue from custom duties. When it does that way, at least going forward, it also gives us the opportunity to rationalize the charges in that area.
That was Commissioner General of the Ghana Revenue Authority, Anthony Sapong. Now, Associate Professor of Finance at Andrews University in the U.S., Williams Kwesi Pepra, has warned that Ghana risks crowding out the private sector in 2026 if domestic borrowing surges. While the 2026 budget promises stability and ambitious investments, he says rising debt interest payments could slow growth and job creation. Professor Pepra spoke to Joy Business.
So if the government is going to require 71.9 billion Ghana cedis, which is about 75% of the total loan portfolios that will be needed. Banks will be providing and other financial entities. It means that government is going to mop up all funds in the systems, and it's going to be very difficult for private entities or companies to be able to get source of funds. So this is a major challenge. That's something going to happen in 2026. Then government becomes the engine of growth instead of private sector becoming the engine of growth.
You're listening to the Joy Business Report. Turning to other news, Finance Minister Dr. Kansela Tuforsen has disclosed that the country loses billions of cedis through the abuse of import declaration forms. The development, the minister says, has led to massive leakages of over 11 billion cedis to the country.
Describing it as an organized system of exploitation, Dr. Atuforsen revealed that between April 2020 and August 2025, about 525,000 transactions worth an estimated $84 billion were processed through the Integrated Customs Management System, ICUMS. However, about 40% of the value of transactions transferred overseas could not be linked to any form of transaction. He further revealed that some importers underdeclared their goods, concealing up to 76 billion cedis worth of imports. This led to a potential loss in value of about 11 billion cedis. Other importers inflated transfer values, aided by banks that ignored the $200,000 ceiling set by the Bank of Ghana for certain foreign transfers. Again, almost $20 billion was recorded in unverified transfers out of Ghana.
President of the Ghana South Africa Business Chamber, Grant Weber, says Ghana's current investment policies remain robust and continue to make the country one of Africa's most attractive destinations for investors. Speaking to Joy Business, Mr. Weber, however, noted that while the investment climate is strong, a few policy reforms are needed to further enhance competitiveness and reduce remaining bureaucratic bottlenecks.
See what happens, but the policies now look sensible. I think there's a lot of work being done to attract inward investment, so I think that's encouraging. But the environment is still challenging, and I think that's why events like this are so important, where we bring together an international business community for an evening of networking and discussions. It's our 8th event, and I think our best event. I think each year we've tried to improve it, and this year having 4 chambers, the South Africans, the Dutch, the Belgians and the French have joined us this year. I think it's been an excellent addition. So these are the things we do to try and overcome a difficult economic environment.
President of the Ghana South Africa Business Chamber, Grant Weber, there. Now, as MTN Ghana continues to roll out mouth-watering promotions ahead of the Yuletide, it has cautioned customers to be wary of fraudsters who disguise themselves as MTN executives for missing prices of all sorts, just to lure patrons and divulge sensitive account information. That's our Investor Eye episode today.
We have launched a promo where we are giving our customers daily, weekly, monthly winners with a grand prize of 100,000 in December. And whilst we are doing these kind of things, that's when other people will try to take advantage of our customers and saying MTN Momo has launched a promotion, so you need to come and redeem something to pay. So we continue to conscientize our customers. The promo that we have launched, nobody is allowed to pay any money to opt in. Even if you win, nobody will tell you to come and pay anything to redeem your prize. We will call you from our offices to give you the price that you deserve. So customers should disregard anybody that purport to call from MTN, say you have won any promotion, come and pay anything.
And that's our Investor Eye episode. Do make a date. The next episode is on Thursday, so do make a date. Before we go, let's take a look at what's happening on the commodity market. Crude oil selling at $63 a barrel. Gold lost $26, open trading at $4,018 an ounce. Cocoa selling at $5,436 a ton after losing almost $21 on the currency market this morning. The dollar going for 11 cedis 10 pesos. That's what major commercial banks are offering their clients. The British pound 14 cedis 62 pesos. The euro going for 12 cedis 80 pesos. The Forex Bureau is quoting the dollar 12 cedis 30 pesos. More news on our website, myjoyonline.com/business. My name is Darryl Carl. Thanks for listening. The Super Morning Show continues live from the Accra International Conference Center. Back to you.
Thank you very much, Darryl, which means we can bring you our inspirational song for today, and is one by Team Eternity. Old classics. Let's enjoy it.
Opa! You quit! Come on! Hey!
I'll
That's our inspirational song this morning here on the Super Morning Show. Some old classics from Team Eternity Ghana. And this one reminds me of Christ Little Band. Could you know Christ Little Band?
Now I do.
Oh, now you know Christ Little Band, eh? Yeah, you know, if you go to the Methodist Church, you would enjoy lots of songs from Christ Little Band. Joseph.
Winston.
This is Joseph and Jehoshaphat, So I've got 2 J's. And the fact that you're all born on Monday and you all have JJ names, I mean, I can understand Joseph.
I don't have
Akoto Boateng, because he was born in December after Christmas.
Called Joseph?
Yeah, I'm a Joseph. I hardly use it because of people like Winston who eat cats.
So it's actually your name.
Don't let people start fighting me and saying that I eat pets. People can sometimes talk about the fact that
your friends' children will start running away from you.
No, I don't go into people's homes looking for their cats.
That's your friend who eats pets.
But one of the best meats you can have,
Oh, here we go.
If I do not tell you, you never know.
I will never know, thank God.
Yes, and you will enjoy it. Jehoshaphat.
What
Kojo
is
Yankson.
this?
Let's get into our
disclaimer. That is not my name.
Oh, let's get into our drive safe.
Now, the Drive Safe campaign is brought to you by Toyota Superior Quality and the Chamber of Oil Marketing Companies, shaping policy, advancing industry standards. And this morning, I'm taking our Drive Safe to our water bodies. Kojo, I've been looking at the budget of Ghana, right, for 2026.
Yeah.
And I searched for the term ferry. Ferry appears only once in the budget. And it appears when they were talking about the work that the Ghana Maritime Authority had done to ensure safety on our inland waterways.
Sure.
Right? There is no plan to buy ferries for our inland waterways. I have seen no plans to rehabilitate the ferries on our inland waterways. And we have about 5 ferry stations within this country. You have the Adoso one from Kwewu to Afram Plains. You have Yeji. You have Ketekrachi. You have Dambai. And then you have the other one from Bando Toko to Agodeke.
Yeah.
And I have been there before in Dambai when the ferry had a problem and somebody attempted to dive into the lake to free the ferry and he drowned. Because the ferries are supposed to have 2 engines, and to the best of my knowledge, most of them have only 1 engine running.
How?
So sometimes they are moving people and goods on the lake and the engine fails and the ferry is lost. Now, at Bando Toko to Agodeke, a place I've been to about 5 times this year, I've never been there this year to see the ferry working. It's always broken down. And for the past 1 month or 2 months, it's been broken down and people do not get to use the ferry. So if you are moving from, say, Accra to Agodeke, Mame Krobo, Tiasi, and those areas in the Afram Plains, which have become hubs for agri production, you have to go all the way to Kwewu, get to Adoso, and cross the ferry, the Echiamam ferry, and drive another 3-4 hours to get to the place. So a journey that could take just 1 hour 30 minutes from Accra to Kwando, then you cross for 2 hours to get to that part. So maximum 3-4 hours. Now it takes a day. People are dying. We are losing produce, and nobody seems to care about it. All we care about is buying buses and putting them on roads. We are not thinking about water transport and the millions of Ghanaians who are affected. And when there is a disaster, we release statements cautioning people to ride safe. How do you caution people to ride safe when you've not provided safer ways of transport for the people?
I have a question. So do we import these ferries or do we build them here?
We can build the ferries here.
That was what I was hoping to hear. Because maybe it's about time, as usual, when government fails, private sector steps in. I mean, I don't know what, you can imagine the amounts of money you would make.
Yeah.
If you had the time, the patience, and the know-how to build 2 ferries to run one particular route.
Unfortunately, Kojo, it is not too profitable to run the ferries now. For example, the Agodeke ferry does only 2 trips a day because of the distance. The Ketekrachi ferry, I think, does 4 trips a day. Dambai ferry can do about 8 or so trips a day, right? So it's not profitable. So it's a social service. The same way we deem it important to import 800 buses and distribute to senior high schools, to import 150 buses and give to Metro Mass Transit Limited. It should be the same way we fix ferries, we maintain them, we buy more. And aside the larger ferries that move goods, we should be able to buy smaller, faster boats which move people, so that the transit times of sometimes 2 hours can be reduced to, say, 45 minutes. Because the distance from Kpando Toko to Agodeke is 15 kilometers on the lake. And it takes 2 hours. So a faster boat could actually do like 30 minutes and help people go to school, people go to markets, the sick people can be brought to hospitals. I am told that a chief has died recently in Afram Plains because he was sick. The ambulance took about 3 hours to get to Echiamanfrom. By the time they crossed the lake, he had died.
Very sad story.
And imagine somebody like, say, a president goes to Afram Plains, and we cannot immediately evacuate him with a helicopter, and the ferry is not working, and there's an emergency. What do you do?
Why should we imagine a president first? I mean, who else in this country is who has a life that is less valuable?
Well, I've given you an example of somebody who died, a chief who has also died. So we are raising the stakes.
Precisely. But the point is this: there are people who are making this journey every single day. Their lives matter. They are Ghanaians. They pay tax. So why is it that as a nation we are yet to prioritize their movement?
Yeah.
Why? I'm interested to learn that it's not profitable enough for the private sector to step in. That is a pity, because that would have been for me the easiest solution.
Because if we had fixed the Afram Plains area, the roads movement, and increased production, then we will move more goods, and it will be way profitable for the private sector to do that. Before we do that, let the state put some money in the thing.
The point you make, for me, I look at it this way. If the state is able to do it and do it very well, so before we get into all the private talk, we need to open up the place first of all.
Exactly.
Then I look at it and I say, if I put in my money there, because if the people currently enjoy a certain good, there is the possibility that if I go in there and invest, they may buy into it, but that may take some time. I haven't done the analysis, but I won't go into that bit of it. But the point is that if the state decides today to actually bring even a faster ferry or repair the existing one or replace it with one that is very functional, what would happen is that the state would open up that side of the country. And once you open up that side of the country, if their food gets into the other side, where we can easily purchase, they go back with some funds.
Yeah.
Over time, they expand. As they expand their farms, it means they're expanding production. As they expand production, it means they're producing more food. As they produce more food, it means they get more money. When they get more money, they may do other things over time. Once the area booms, then we can go in.
Yeah.
So the first thing you need to do is to get the state to invest in it. You see, when the state invests, it's not all the time. The state actually doesn't look at profits. The state looks at the collective good of the people. Okay, there are certain businesses that you say, okay, the state gets it because it must get profit to be able to go and help others. But the general way of the state working is the social good. So I do not, in God's name, understand how people will be struggling, and we cannot purchase a ferry for them.
And there is foodstuff stuck in Afram Plains as we speak,
and we are complaining.
And we've been playing chess games. Let me give you this quick example before we wrap up. So the Eji ferry broke down, and they came to Dambai to pick the Nana Bisimuna ferry, which was working, to Yeji. And they brought the new Akradi ferry to Dambai. And this new Akradi ferry, only one engine works. So every week it breaks down. Now it's totally broken down and it's packed. And they've had to go and bring the Nana Bisimuna back. Like, we just don't care about the people. But every year we buy at least 200, 300 buses for road transport, for schools, for institutions, for Metro Mass. Is Metro Mass making money?
No.
But we are buying buses for them.
No, we shouldn't even be talking about single ferries. We shouldn't be even sitting here talking about one ferry having one engine.
Yeah.
There should be a fleet of ferries.
Exactly.
There should be several ferries. So for one particular route, there should be 2 or 3. So that every 15 minutes or so, there's a ferry arriving or leaving. So that people can move freely, open up the options like you suggest, so that people who are on these very fertile parts of the country, like Afram Plains, can become even more productive, make money from it. All we have to do is provide a couple of ferries per route, and that is difficult. We just don't care. You're right.
We need to get the Navy to move vessels to Afram Plains this week or next week to move people. We need to get the 48th Engineers Regiment to move their pontoons to Afram Plains this week to move goods. We cannot sit in a country and leave about 60% of our landmass, which is covered by water, and the people within those places on their own. And they are suffering because we decided to build the Akosombo Dam. Before we built the dam, people could move. I know people who are moving from Vakpo in the Volta region and Amfoega in the Volta region on foot to Kou. But now the Volta Lake, because of the Volta Lake, they cannot move. It's not their fault. So we need to invest in those places. Minister of Transport, I've been mentioning your name for the past 2 weeks. This is your job. The reset means that the people there also deserve movement.
Great.
Fix it.
But before we move on to say it right, Kojo Yankson.
Yes, Auntie.
You know the Wesley Cathedral, Methodist
Yes,
Wesley Cathedral in
yes.
Cape Coast.
My church.
That's where your mother goes to church too.
Correct. Yes.
Do you know she's a member of Christ Little Band?
My mother herself
Yes,
is
she
a member of Christ Little
Someone
Band.
just sent it to me.
Interesting.
That your mother is actually a member of Christ Little Band.
That's wonderful.
So I was surprised the last time you didn't know it.
So Kojo should actually be a Christ Little trumpet.
Kojo is actually a product of Christ Little Band.
I'm a Christ Little Bandlet. Interesting.
So no, this is it.
We will verify this information.
Wesley Cathedral, Cape Coast. Your mother.
Kojo's
mother is a member of Christ Little Band.
We will verify this information. Let's not just take everything that is sent in as fact.
Anyway, let's learn how to say it right.
Yes, it's brought to us this and every morning by Kingdom Books. At Kingdom, quality and affordability are their hallmarks. And Societe Generale Bank Ghana Limited, the future is you.
Okay. So we'll bring you Say It Right later, which means we can now get into the newspapers brought to us by Syntex Tangier Strong, Tough, and Access Bank More Than Banking, and then Kel Charcoal Toothpaste, Happy Smile. Let's get into the papers, could you?
All right, I'll start with the Daily Graphic banner headline this morning. Uphold judicial integrity. Of course, we know this is the president speaking to the newly sworn-in Chief Justice. And then there's some expectations for 2026 budget that the VAT reforms are going to boost business growth. The GRA boss, Anthony Sapong, is the one making this projection. Some news from Parliament as the Speaker launches a scholarship for MPs and parliamentary staff.
I am interested in that. The Speaker is launching a scholarship for MPs. Master's degree and PhDs for members of Parliament.
Okay.
I ask I want to understand why that particular initiative, what is it is that the Speaker is seen or has been told that he wants to do this.
Well, I have an idea.
Okay, share it with me.
I'm not quoting the Speaker. He hasn't told me this personally. But I was at an editors forum recently, and the Speaker made some comments at that forum. And one of the things he talked about was the fact that for parliamentarians, there is almost no future prospect once they leave Parliament. And that he knows many members of Parliament who, after their tenures, have fallen into disrepute because they have been unemployable. Apart from being able to win votes in their constituency to come and represent them, they possessed no other skills. And once they were done in Parliament or voted out, they became destitute.
But we all plan our career journeys.
Precisely.
So
what Parliament is trying to do, yes, is to help them plan their career journeys by offering them scholarships so that they can go and study further and become employable once they leave Parliament. So
I suspect being given the scholarships so that they build their capacity to serve better in Parliament.
Let me just say this.
I don't know about that.
You see, a problem well defined is half solved. If you define the problem wrongly, you solve it wrongly. Is the problem because they do not have skills? The answer is no. Because I know members of Parliament with all their skills left and still struggle to get a job. So this is not, so the systemic problem will not be solved by saying go to school and go and do a master's or go and do a PhD.
Wait, are we saying that having extra qualifications does not increase your chances of being employed?
I know members of Parliament who left with master's degrees. When they left Parliament, they still struggled.
Right.
They struggled because the moment you go out there, and I know one, I don't have permission to mention his name. He was a teacher. He had his master's degree. He actually had his master's in education at the University of Cape Coast. When I was there, he was there, so I knew him. Now, when he was leaving, and he decided that he was going to go back to go and teach.
Right.
He was going back into education. Now, at the time, he had to lobby over a long period before his colleague in Parliament, who had become education minister, actually got him posted to a place somewhere in the central region. When he went, every day people got to him, hey, no be ADMP, ADMP, Aseneka Chirati, hey, Emfera.
But that's his profession. What's the problem?
That's his profession. So a lot of people actually run away from that Emfera. It's not that they can't get jobs. It's the Emfera part. So we need to work it out, and that's why MPs at some point in time started this whole conversation.
We don't have to pay for people's ego and very
pensions for members
it's not
of parliament.
Our problem.
Hey, your ex-gratia could do a lot of things for you. Anyway, let's get into other stories.
Okay, let me take you to the.
Let's come back to this later if we have time. Right?
we will.
Let's go to the Ghanaian Times. If you go to the Ghanaian Times, inflation for building sector eases to 9.7% in September. This is according to the Ghana Statistical Service. Dr. Abdallah to be honored posthumously at the next national awards. Military recruitment in Accra resumes Thursday across 8 centers. And Upper East Region farmers face existential threats from donkey slaughter. Climate crisis. You know why?
Donkey slaughter?
Yes, my brother. Because if you go to a lot of the parts in Upper East Region, Northern Region, Upper West, Savannah and all those things, you think they are using tractors and machines to farm.
Right.
They are actually using donkeys and bulls to plow. And donkey meat has become something that is in demand because of Accra being cosmopolitan, Ghana having a lot of immigrants in who eat donkeys. They use the donkey liver and all sorts of for medicinal purpose. In fact, the last time I went to Circle to pick a supply of seeds from the north, there were 2 donkeys at the storage area of the bus that brought my seeds. And I asked the guys, so people actually steal donkeys from farmers. People also poison them somehow. People kill them. There's a lot going on in the donkey space, and I'm an advocate for us, CSR Animal Research, looking at how we can teach farmers to actually farm donkeys large scale, because it's a big business globally. If you go to East Africa, they are eating donkeys left, right, and donkeys are becoming extinct. And it's not the indigenous Eastern Africans, it's the people from Asia.
I am always surprised when we find ways to develop new problems as a nation. Hey, so don't we have enough? Don't we have enough to deal with? So now we are killing donkeys.
Yes. As a livestock farmer, whenever I hear that some people are developing new tastes,
you get excited.
I get excited. It means we can go and produce for them. So it would be nice to go and produce, find out, what we can do for these people that love donkeys. Not bad. Anyway, let's get into the finder.
Jesus Christ will be very disappointed.
Jesus Christ will not be happy with me.
Or anybody eating donkeys. His main means of transport. All right, listen, I have the finder here. And job creation is the secret path to improving incomes. Oh, okay. That seems like something that would...
The surest path to improving incomes?
Yes, to improving job creation.
That's true.
Yes, I thought that would be an obvious sort of thing. Like saying jobs are the best way to get incomes.
Yeah, it's actually the surest path to... So, that's how this... Yeah, jobs. That's why not?
It seems kind of obvious.
It is.
All right. Market capitalization is also making the headlines in the finder. It has hit 165.5 billion Ghana cedis. And the Ghana Stock Exchange is ending the week on a very, very strong momentum, according to the Finder newspaper. These are 2 stories that you can read more about.
Now let's go to the insight. Bafuboni is Ghana's new CJ. He vows to ensure judiciary serves or not the powerful. We say congratulations to him, and you'll be looking at the changes and the growth he brings to the judiciary. As Beijing opens market to 53 African nations, SMG hails China's landmark zero tariff policy for Ghana. There are some people who believe that this zero tariff policy may actually in the end hurt us, because we may end up taking in a lot of things, and a lot of things will be dumped here. It's something we may have to look at. Now, the Gold Board refutes 3 billion Ghana cedi losses claim as industry experts commend Sami Jemfi for value addition initiative. And Ahafo forestry staff interdicted despite
Yeah,
right?
nice one.
Yes. Generating 623,000 Ghana cedis for the commission. And come for negotiation for your own good. North of Angkor land encroachers told that they should come for negotiations for their own good. And CPP stalwart demands arrest of Galamsey kingpins, not the laborers.
There's a story on the front page of the New Finder that says new measures will widen tax net, boost corporate income revenue. We've been having this conversation about tax net and everything, and I mean, for the past 10 years that I became interested in issues of tax, we've been having this conversation over and over again. Every year when the budget is presented, we talk about how the measures...
widen tax net.
It's like a Greek mechanization.
Yeah.
That kind of conversation. Look, I know there are plans. I know there are conversations. I mean, I know the launch, following the launch of the modified taxation scheme, is one of the ways of ensuring that people, can easily pay their taxes. Because if it's easy to pay tax, people will pay, and so that's a good thing. I know, people have a conversation about whether this is an income tax or a sales tax, but we'll leave that there. The most important thing is that you also know you're contributing to the development of the country.
Yeah.
Now, beyond this, I don't know what other measures we're talking about. Compliance itself, yes. The other point is that you make it easy. One, you also make filing of taxes easy. Two, and you also should ensure compliance.
Yeah.
If you don't ensure compliance, people will not. But most importantly, you should let people see what their taxes are being used for.
Yeah.
You see, if I know that my taxes are being used for the construction of roads, if I can see the development, I would always want to pay the tax.
Exactly.
The last time a professor sent me a message, an economist, he asked me, now, the taxes that we pay, what do they use them for? Is the reason only the people within the formal sector whose taxes, income tax for the personal income tax, deducted at source, and those within the corporate space, their income tax, even there, if GRA do not chase them, some of them giving the chance, they'll swerve you. Because sometimes people would ordinarily not want to pay. But we must also make sure that when people are found to have avoided the payment or evaded the payment of taxes, they are punished.
Yeah.
Look, one of the things that many people don't know is that when it comes to many of these criminals, okay, when they want to jail them, they sometimes are unable to find them, guilty of the crimes they've committed, but they use tax.
Yes.
So they
that one is very easy to get
They use your tax returns and say, look, you didn't file this tax, you didn't file that tax, because anybody who makes earnings must pay something to the state. Profit, actually. If you make earnings, yes. Once you earn income, it is the general expectation that you pay something to the state. But the state must also make that a willing duty from all of us by using our funds efficiently. Now, if the state continues to use our funds the way the state uses our funds, sometimes you want to pay tax and you're asking myself, what do I get in the payment of tax?
And you see, you're right, Winston, because those who pay, those few people, that 20% of commercial citizens who pay tax on their incomes, those people have every right to complain, because everything you see around us is coming from them. But what I don't understand are the ones who don't pay, but still ask the question, what are taxes being used for? I know Namentiasian. There's something very circular about that argument. You are not paying, but you are asking what are taxes being used for. Well, if you pay, you will find out.
Okay.
You see, and the more of us pay, the more of these things can be provided. Yes, government wastes a lot of money, and we must do everything to stop government from wasting money, because kakrana ya wanokrano, to waste it is a crime. Okay,
sure.
But the point is that if we were paying more, then even with waste, there would still be a lot more left to provide all the amenities that we need to have a progressive society. So for those who don't pay but keep asking, then I'm the tax, please stop asking and start paying.
All right, so let's go online. The online news review brought to us by Zenith Bank. Zenith Bank, in your best interest.
And I'll go to my Joy Online first. VAT reforms end years of business pain. This is the Ghana Chamber of Commerce and Industry boss declaring a major victory. They are very happy about the reforms in the VAT system. Chief Justice Bafoboni vows to uphold rule of law and respect the separation of powers. Complex VAT system is dead. Chamber of Commerce says simpler regime will ease prices and compliance stress. That on that Lumba controversial video admitted in court as lawyers cross-examine Akoto Yankson Fosu. Now, there's also a story on the Atlantic Lithium lease. Swiftly ratify the lease. Delays are costing Ghana jobs and revenue. This is the Chamber of Mines. And Prof. Jampo demands retraction and apology from UG colleague over alleged defamatory comments.
Did you guys see that? Did you see that brawl? I did.
Anyway,
let's get to other stories.
Let's get other stories. Democracy Hub files defamation suit against Anakwame Bediako over alleged false claims, and there are some other stories on my Joe Online. But let me take you to City Newsroom. But before that, smugglers now control Ghana's rice and sugar markets. Importers blame government inaction. Smugglers are now controlling Ghana's rice and sugar markets, and the importers are not happy. They are blaming government for not taking action. Now, if you go to citynewsroom.com, Ghana could earn $20 billion from labor export program. This is the Special Initiatives Minister, and Alban Bagbin says that his tenure as minority leader wasn't chaotic. Atuforcing is seeking prudence with 2026 budget. This is according to Prof. Khalid. And Kabiru says that government's revenue targets are unrealistic. And Ghana Armed Forces say they are still at a loss over the Elwak stampede, and they'll do everything to make the recruitment exercise better. So those are some of the stories on citynewsroom.com. There is also a story from Yoko. Yoko raised Nigerian cyber fraud ring at Mataiko Afenya 7 rescue. But if you checked online, there was a video that circulated of a man who was assaulting his wife. The police service has released a statement that the man has been arrested, and he's being processed for court. And people are happy about that.
Yeah, but why would you do that? Anyway, let's go for the BBC News. It's brought to us by Fidelity Bank. Believe with us. Glyco, we cushion you for life. And Petra Trust. Petra, achieve more.
Driving Ghana, driving us.
The UN Security Council has voted in favor of a US drafted resolution endorsing
Sikaboom! Fidelity Bank say save and win. Montio! Sikaboom! Just deposit and begin. Every 500 cedis you keep for a month. Get 1 point all at once. More deposits, get more points in. More points, more cash you feel win. How many points? 1 point every 500 cedis. What if you win? 5,000 cedis monthly. And the grand prize? Hey! 100,000 Ghana cedis.
Don't wait. Visit any Fidelity branch or agent nationwide to deposit in multiples of 500 cedis. The more you deposit, the better your chances to win 5,000 cedis monthly and 100,000 cedis in the grand draw. Terms and conditions apply. Win with us. Fidelity Bank, believe with us.
Sikaboom!
This is an NLA approved promo, now running on the Caritas Lottery platform.
Glyco Life Micro Insurance customers, hey! Glyco Life damwase more piafo ya sumo e konfinhye duanan bonsumuni ya nantiye ye damwase na yasemo se ye the Glyco Life app aba e wo mobile phone so a ama yankita hodie ayemre. Glyco Life Micro Insurance goes digital. Say die uye Glyco Life edwankoso ana Glyco Life enidaso customer ehun hia se obenya adansidie krata e kyerese wetua bibi ama Glyco die hia ni se sɛ ube downloadu Glyco Life app no ana ye agenta ya tetom abefo kwan so ebeboa wo moetumi a downloadu ewo phone so 24 hours ebre any baby a wo bia ubetumi etua wo ntieni ama Glyco anampo ubetumi agye osika efri Glyco nchen abefo kwan so sanhihye yi e de asomdwe ebebre Glyco Life adwadifo baby a wo any ebre bia Glyco we cushion you for life.
Where do your hopes and dreams take flight? The money you've earned, the future shining bright. At Petra, we're not just here for your retirement plan. We are here for the life you've imagined and then some. From your child's education to your dream home's door, we'll help you achieve what you're striving for. Petra is here, steady and strong. Your wealth in safe hands, where it belongs. With investments that grow at rates that compete, we build your future with every heartbeat. That's Petra, your partner. Come joy or strife, guiding you toward the dreams that define your life. For your pensions, investments, loans, and more, visit our website at petraonline.com or dial *447 *70#. Petra, achieve more.
Yeah! She was saying, get a Pepsodent charcoal toothpaste.
No money and payday is 3 weeks away? How do I fix this? Bank loan, account setup, long process. Nah, forget it. Let me see if Fafa can help.
That was Dada Joe before he called Fafa.
Yes. Fafa from Bank of Africa can sort you out fast. From engine repairs to school fees or side hustle support, Quick Fix Loan from Bank of Africa is here for you. Call 030-224-9690 or chat Fafa at boaghana.com and take advantage of the Quick Fix Loan for salaried workers offered at an unbeatable interest rate with no cash deposit required.
Promo is now extended to 31st December. T's and C's apply.
Hey, Fafa, wait here. Papa.
Bank of Africa, as strong as a group, as close as a partner.
Lakeside Estate is calling all business owners, institutions, and HR heads. Want to give your employees more than just a paycheck? Give them a place to call home. At Lakeside Estate, we're making it easy for companies to support their staff with beautiful lifestyle choice and affordable homes through flexible payment plans, staff financing, and mortgage options. Whether it's a 2-bedroom starter home, 3 bedrooms, or a spacious family home, Lakeside Estate has the perfect package for your team. Strong structures, modern finishes, and a vibrant community all are waiting. Let's partner together to give a lifetime value for your staff. Call our sales expert on 020-477-5042 or 020-477-5040 or visit lakesideestate.com. Lakeside Estate, quality homes for all.
We asked Ghanaian business owners what they want from Old Mutual.
I want insurance and pension solutions that will protect my employees.
Your business growth is our business. For 180 years, we have partnered with businesses to protect and grow their most valuable assets. From tailored group life assurance protection to affordable pension plans, we've got your business and your employees covered. Contact your broker or call Old Mutual on 0509-551-609 today. Old Mutual, do great things every day.
Imagine a place where every child's laughter becomes a song.
A place where we can learn from animals, play and just be happy with mommy and daddy.
A place where hearts grow together.
That place is Safari Eco Park. Here, amusement is the joy that unites us all.
Mommy, I can see the emus all the way up here on the canopy wall.
Careful, dear. There is more fun to be had.
This zebra is my new friend. Her name is Stripey, and the wildebeest is Sandy.
Hi, Stripey and Sandy.
With so much amusement like targets and obstacle games, ant caves, fantasy rides, and a vast range of wildlife.
What is this place?
This is an aviary, home to over 400 of the most vibrant birds in the world. The biggest aviary in West Africa.
Wow, the biggest?
Yes, and guess what? Open your palm.
Daddy, look, they're eating from my palm.
That's amazing.
I want to stay at Safari Eco Park. I don't want to go back to Ghana.
But honey, Safari Eco Park is in Ghana.
What?
How much did all of this cost, honey?
350 Ghana cedis for you and I. 250 for teenagers, 150 for kids, and absolutely free for children under 6.
We should have brought the kids here sooner.
I know.
Safari Eco Park is only 1 hour drive from Accra. It's unforgettable.
Announcing Ghana's first unlimited photocopier leasing. Yes, from just 983 Ghana cedis, you can lease a multifunctional photocopier and print unlimited. Yes, unlimited and free paper every month. Guess what? That's not all. Toners, repairs, and maintenance all are free. And oh, I'm not kidding at all. And we cover the whole country. Yes, the whole country. What are you waiting for? Just visit us at www.valexlease.com or call 0244 644048. I repeat, or call 0244 644048. Remember, terms and conditions apply. Valex Lease, affordable document management solutions.
Come on. Coffee in your cup. Enjoy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best hit on Joy 99.7
Don't be tripping when you see us in the club. Just show a little love, represent your side like me. 'Cause round here, if you slip, you catch a hot one. One shot, then a couple of them down one. Belvedere in the rear of the club, pulled up on dubs, and we about to go and buy the bar up. So for sure we ain't playing, hang with no lames, walking city. Hey, where the party at? Girls is on the way where the Bacardi at. Yes, we do. I know the models talking all of that. You know I can't forget about my club. Where the party at? And all my girls. Where the party at? Up in the club. Where the party at? If the party's where you're at, everything say. All the girls in the club in their best outfit, just showing that skin, trying to make it on the spit. Where you been, girl? You and your friend need to come to the back. We got it locked down. In your white t-shirt or a three-piece suit, don't matter what you wear. All that matters is who you with. Some jiggy, some straight grind. All up in the club just to have a good time. Hey, where the party at? Girls is on the way where the Bacardi at. Models and models talking all of that. No, I can't forget about my club. Where the party at? Where the party at? Where the party at? Is on the way where the Bacardi at. Models and models talking all of that. No, I can't forget about my club. Where the party at? My girls. Where the party at?
All right, so that's where the party at. I don't know where the party is, if not here, at the Accra International Conference Center, where this morning we're bringing you the Super Morning Show live. It's cedi at 60 conference right here on the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. And my name is Winston Amoah, here with
Kojo Yankson, the morning man.
Kojo Akoto Boateng, bringing you a lot of good vibes from the Accra International Conference Center. I can see a lot of CD stuff in front of me, and I feel rich already.
You feel rich?
I'm in the spirit of the city.
You can see that the Bank of Ghana has spared no expense in putting this up. You know, the place looks the business. They've got all these revolving symbols around, and you can tell that by the time the lights come on and this place is set up for the guests to arrive, it will look spectacular. If you have an invitation to this event, you're in for a treat. You really should be here. The president is expected, isn't he? And there are people who are interested in the future of the city. They are coming together here at the conference center to have that conversation, and you must be a part of it. It's your currency. It's your gateway to choice,
and you cannot miss out on the CD exhibition. We are going to tweet photos of the exhibition so you see what is happening here at the conference center. So if you have an invitation, be here, be a part of this historic event, and get to meet the movers and shakers when it comes to the currency and the central bank.
Yes,
exactly. And so 60 years ago, that's 1965. In 1965, we decided to start the usage of our own currency, having moved away from the West African British pound to the Ghana pound, and then eventually to the cedi. Okay, and so in 1965, yes, we decided to, use the cedi. Last time you were doing say, right? How do people pronounce it?
Cedis.
I once engaged a historian on the use of currency in Ghana and the Gold Coast way back, and he explained how there's proof that way back a lot of the groupings we had their own form of currency, their own form of barter system, their own form of exchange. And so when it comes to trading and currencies, it wasn't something that was introduced to us. It's just that we ended up switching to the currency of our colonial masters, and we had to reset and come back to our own currency. And the cowrie became a symbol of trade, and it's metamorphosed into the cedi.
Yeah, of course, we've always had our own means of trading. Means of trading where they just didn't show up when the white man got into this country. But I'm happy that today we're celebrating the Ghana cedi. I remember for many of us in 2007 when we did the redenomination, dropped 4 zeros, and we moved on. At the time, we're so excited. I remember, a young man going to school in Cardiff, and then somebody asked me, what's the £1 is how many cedis? And I said, it's 2 cedis. I was like, oh, really? Well, then your currency is really doing well. I said, oh, yeah.
The value is the same.
And I was so excited to talk about, £1 is 2 Ghana cedis.
But you didn't say the value is the same, eh?
No. At the time, at the time you're not going to do the value is the same. But it was actually a new phase of the Ghana.
What's the exchange rate now to the pound?
It's about 14 point something the last time I checked. Yeah.
Yes. Last year by this time it was 22 cedis, wasn't it?
Yeah, at the point it got to 20.
When I was going to senior high school, our school fees for day students was 24,000 cedis, and for boarders was 686,000 cedis. And
the old
cedis, and then we redenominated the cedi, and then the following year school fees drops from 24,000 cedis to 24 cedis. And I remember how someone on radio was saying, school fees.
When I went to university, when I went to the University of Cape Coast, the residential facility user fee was 300,000. 300,000. That's present day 30 cedis. 300,000 in those days, and the academic facility user fee was even less than 1 million at the time. So your whole school fees was less than 1 million.
How much is it now?
Now, if we're to do the conversion into old currency, students are paying in excess of 2,000, 3,000. That's about 30 million if we're to go into our days. Yeah.
So from 300,000, how many years ago?
That's
to 30 million.
I went to school in
that's 1,000% increase.
2003, so that's 22 years.
So from 300,000 to 30 million.
Yes. Yes. That's how far we've come. Anyway, all of this coming up here on the Super Morning Show. Of course, we're telling you some of the innovations. We've been talking about the Ghana cedi, and so we're looking forward to more innovation. Today, we're talking about we're having conversations about the e-cedi, the gold coin, and everything. So we'll tell you more about that here on the Super Morning Show. But I'm sure by now you've heard about the incredible benefits of Exilium from Total Energies. Well, let me tell you more about this premium fuel with its amazing 3-in-1 power. Total Energies introduces Exilium new formula, the additive enriched fuel, with its powerful 3-in-1 action that cleans your engine, extends its life, and lowers your fuel consumption. Thanks to the cumulative effect of its anti-corrosion, anti-wear, and detergent additives, Exilium new formula also lowers your vehicle's fuel consumption while reducing CO2 emissions. Charlie, you will drive, sir. So experience the difference with Total Energies Exilium new formula. Choose Exilium. Choose quality.
All right, now listen, if you have a daughter aged between 9 and 14 years, you can actually make sure that she never ever has to worry about cervical cancer. That's cervical, not cervical. Just say it right, yes. The thing is your cervix, not your cervix. So cervical cancer, yes. And if you have if you have a daughter between the ages of 9 and 14, get them the HPV vaccine so that they will never ever have to worry about cervical cancer. And this message comes to you thanks to the Ghana Health Service and their partners.
And I can see a lot of people at the foyer of the AICC. I can see Abraham Otabil, Director of Comms for the Bank of Ghana. I can see Mr. Ferrari from Currency Research.
Sean Ferrari.
And a lot of the banks have also set up here, and it's going to be a good day for the city. But you know, the world is going digital. Cyber threats are on the rise, and this month Omnibasic Bank is urging you to be vigilant. Okay, do not click on suspicious links, keep your passwords strong and private, and always verify before you share. Remember, cyber safety starts with you. And if you need more help and more information, call 030-708-6000. Omnibasic Bank, not just another bank.
And you know that life moves fast, so your insurance should also move fast. But with the Glyco Life app, managing your life policy is now as easy as checking your socials, track your policy, pay premiums, submit claims, and download documents all on your phone, anytime, anywhere. No queues, no paperwork, no stress. Just tap, scroll, and you're sorted. Download the Glyco Life app now on the Play Store or App Store. Glyco, we cushion you for life.
Charlie, guys, help me to help the children in the cars press their parents' neck this morning to take them to Safari Eco Park this weekend.
Matter.
Yes, it's 4 days more. Let's do the countdown together. 4 days more to Safari Eco Park. All right, this weekend. Your parents are taking you. So write down the number for them so that there is no confusion. In fact, Churchill, help us with the number, okay?
Okay, so that's 0596 914 394. 0596 914 394 or 0596 914 384.
And the thing is so affordable, right? It's so affordable. If your child is younger than 6 years, it's free.
And have you seen how she's side-eyeing you?
She's side-eyeing me.
Yeah, the children are actually going to... You know these days, the young ones...
One of our friends from the Bank of Ghana is taking this very personally.
She says they are 6 years old. They will go.
6 years old. They will go for free.
How they said parents take their children. She looked at you and chill.
No, my son asked me that, Daddy, when are you taking me? You know, because every time he listens and hears something, he says, Daddy, I heard this.
Exactly.
So we will go.
Yes.
I'll take them there to go and have fun.
You better. It's not that expensive, right? If your child is 6 years
and
above,
6 old,
it's 150 cedis
150
all the way up to 12 years. And then if you're a teenager, then it's 250 cedis. And for adults, it's 350 cedis. So literally, you can take your kids and their friends if you wanted to. And they'll have a wonderful, memorable time. Take amazing pictures with wonderful animals that you would otherwise have to travel hours to other countries to experience. They are right here in Ghana, less than an hour and a half drive from your home. Make it happen. Safari Eco Park is waiting for you with open arms.
This is the Super Morning Show coming to you live from the Accra International Conference Center. We are bringing you the cedi at 60 anniversary currency conference hosted by the Bank of Ghana in partnership with Currency Research. Now, this is how the day is going to be. The president will be here. The president will be giving the keynote address. There will be a panel discussion on Ghana's monetary sovereignty from colonial legacy to national currency. There'll also be a fireside chat on how currencies represent the people. And the headline presentation for today will be Ghana cedi 60 years young. 60 years young, yeah?
60 years young, not old.
But if the cedi were a person, it will be on retirement now.
Yes, it will go on retirement.
But it's lucky it's not a human being.
It will go on a strong retirement.
Yeah. Anyway, now, we are talking about ECD, we are talking about digital payments and standard. There's a standard way for you to get your Visa cards and get the Visa cards to do way more for you. It's your key to smarter, more convenient payments. You can pay online for your meals, shopping, fuel, services. You can pay at Safari with your Visa card. And SG Ghana is giving you these Visa cards. And you can make quick payments on POS terminals worldwide using your SG Ghana Visa cards. And with your gold and platinum cards, you can even get more value. Exclusive discounts at selected vendors, including airport lounge access with your platinum card. And if you don't have a Visa card, you need to talk to SG Ghana today and get one. They've made it very simple. Visit any SG Ghana branch across the country and get one today. So say, take General Ghana. The future is you.
Let me say good morning to Mr. Francis Dadze, who's Global Alumni President of UPSA. Because on Saturday, the 22nd of November, we're actually embarking on a health walk. Kojo Yankson and Kojo Akoto. You have to join us.
Don't we have to be UPSA alumni?
No, you join us.
Oh, fine.
Join us. We are opening it up.
We are associates of
yes, we are associates. You see, these days,
UPSA.
institutions are very nice.
Because of birthdays, because of the birthdays pub. I'm an associate of UPSA because Bankua made deal
here on birthday.
So where are you walking to?
Oh, we will start from UPSA, where about 6 kilometers walk, and come back to UPSA. We'll go around East Legon and come back.
So I'll meet you at UPSA.
Honorable member.
Yes.
Come, let's walk. Do some exercise.
I'll meet you there.
I'll be there. I mean, I'm going to be there. If you want to join us, I'll buy you a T-shirt. But why buy a photocopier when you can lease and print unlimited? From just 983 Ghana cedis a month, you can lease a multifunctional photocopier with free paper and enjoy truly unlimited printing. Every lease comes with free toners or cartridges, free repairs, free maintenance, and full nationwide coverage across all 16 regions. Save yourself the high cost of buying machines, paying for paper repairs and maintenance. Flexible and customized payment options are also available. Visit valexlease.com or call 0244 644 048 or 0535 208 661 or 0208 603 312. Terms and conditions apply. Valex Lease, affordable document management solutions.
We're at the Accra International Conference Center for the city conference. We're expecting the president later. Did you know I've only ever met the president once in person?
Really?
Yes, only once. And he called me Kojo Chichinga.
Why?
I should have called him government official one, but I missed that opportunity. All right, now listen. Syntex Tank wants to remind you that they are the #1 company for the storage of water. Syntex Tank is the #1 tank. So go outside, look at your tank. If it doesn't have the tortoise on it, it's time to upgrade, and it's easy to do that. Just call 0244 335 okay? Or you can shop online at syntexgh.com. You can also find one of their 400 agents across the country and get yourself the champion of water tanks. Rain or shine, Syntex Tank has got your back. Syntex Tank, are you strong? Are you tough?
When he said Kojo Chinchinga, it reminded me of a song. Aponche kome akoko.
How do I know these people?
Anyway, let me tell you about Joseph Trust. Oh, Charlie, we all work so hard for our money, okay? So why do you allow your money to sit somewhere earning so little? You deserve more. You deserve more growth and more security, more peace of mind. And that is what Petra is doing. Petra is more than just pensions. They have fixed income products that give you the perfect way to grow your money. And it gives you consistent returns, better rates than banks, and the confidence that comes from investing in a company that has stood strong through every storm. Now, if you are saving for the short term or planning for the future, Petra helps you grow with stability you can trust. I have downloaded the Achieve app and I've set investment targets, right? And every time, and I've set reminders, so every week it reminds me. So there are certain investment targets, it reminds me every week. There are the bigger ones that I get reminders every month. And I have the High Life account, which it reminds me every day. So every day I want to put some 50 cedis somewhere, 100 cedis somewhere, so that when Winston calls that we should go and chill, I know that I have money to chill.
That one is,
okay?
So and they call that the High Life account.
Yeah,
that one is called expenditure on self. Yes. You don't account for it.
So visit petraonline.com or call Richard on 059 381 1835 for more information. Petra is ready to help you achieve more.
Well, looking for quality, durable, and reliable parts for your Toyota, Hino trucks, or Lexus? Look no further so take advantage of Toyota Ghana Limited spare parts promo from November to December with discounts of 50% and more on selected items, including complete engines, gearboxes, suspension, electrical, and air conditioning parts, and more. Stocks are limited and terms and conditions apply. At Toyota Ghana, we've got you covered. Get genuine spare parts that keep your vehicle performing at its best. Drive smart, save smart, choose Toyota. Toyota Ghana Limited. Let me say good morning to Kwabena Jekum. He's the chairman of the UPSA at 60 Planning Committee.
And the city has pulled him to the conference center.
Yes, he's here. He'll join us on Saturday for the walk.
Yes.
Anyway, call Toyota Ghana today on 0302 42980125 for further information. Ghana drives Toyota.
Right, now let me tell you this. Kingdom Store Online is the place you need to go for all of your office equipment, stationery and furniture, the very best quality from Kingdom Books. You can pay via Momo across all networks and they'll deliver to your home or office in very good time. Now, if you live in Accra or Tema, that's free delivery. Terms and conditions apply. At Kingdom, quality and affordability are their hallmarks.
And did you know that your ambition deserves more than support? It deserves empowerment, right? It deserves empowerment, proper empowerment. And at APSA, we see your story and the potential of women in business. That's why APSA She Business offers tailored financing, mentorship, and networking opportunities to help you thrive. Now, with APSA, you gain access to markets, expert guidance, and tools to turn your vision into reality. APSA makes success possible for women entrepreneurs. If you need more information, visit the nearest APSA branch or the website apsa.com.gh or speak to your relationship manager today. APSA She Business is there for you, and APSA sees your story, and they are inviting you to write the story with them. APSA, your story matters.
And you know, every time we eat food and sugars are trapped between our teeth, leading to tooth decay, gum disease, and in some cases foul breath. Well, brushing your teeth every morning and night with Pepsodent Charcoal and Pepsodent Herbal Toothpaste is the way to go. Pepsodent Charcoal is made from a fine blend of fluoride and a unique combination of natural charcoal, lemon, mint, and zinc to whiten your teeth, strengthen them, and remove bad odor from your mouth. Pepsodent Charcoal White gently polishes away tooth stains and naturally restores your bright smile. For our herbal lovers, try Pepsodent Herbal Toothpaste, which is infused with a unique blend of green tea and herbal.
So much. Because those times after school, with the 20 peso coin, I could buy, the frozen ice kenke. I could buy like 2. And then they'll take a small knife to divide it into 4. So the 2, we get 4 pieces, and I'll share with Mary Nyantado, Fiona Prempe, and Siraju Mohammed on our way from Bomsu to Ijazongo. Charlie will be chewing the ice kenke like our lives depended on it. But these days, Charlie, 20 pesos, just a pure water. Pure water crown. Oh, pure water is 50 pesos. Yeah, and I miss, Charlie, the city. Anyway, let me tell you about SNIT. Whilst we are celebrating 60 years of the city, SNIT is also celebrating 60 years of ensuring stress-free retirement. And if you want to become a fulfilled retiree, even in sickness, SNIT is ready to go with you. Today, you are strong, you are healthy, you are working, you are earning an income. But life is unpredictable. Sickness or accidents could occur, which may leave you permanently incapacitated and may prevent you from working ever again. So SNIT is giving you the best insurance you can fall back on. Okay, SNIT is providing contributors of the scheme who are incapacitated with a monthly pension due to their inability to work until death. Yes, you heard it right. Once you're a member of the SNIT scheme and a regular contributor, in the event of permanent sickness or accidents, SNIT steps in to pay you a monthly pension for life, regardless of your age. Don't be a member of the Had I Known Club. Take decisive action today. Get enrolled on the SNIT scheme today. Pay your contributions regularly and relax knowing that SNIT has got your back and has you covered for life. Call SNIT on 0302-611-622. That's 0302-611-622. Follow SNIT on Facebook, X, Instagram, and TikTok, and also on YouTube at SNIT Ghana. And you can also visit any of the 53 branches nationwide to transact business. SNIT, we deliver on our promise.
All right, still live here on the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM, and Bernard Otabil has joined us here. He's the Communications Director at the Bank of Ghana. So it'll be important for us to know what to expect today as we bring you the cedi at 60 Currency Conference. Ms. Otabil, good morning, and thank you very much for joining us.
Very good morning, Winston.
I believe you're doing very well.
Pretty well.
And congratulations again. The cedi stands 60. So tell us, what to expect today.
Right, so today is the official opening of the cedi at 60 International Currency Conference. And as you can see, The place is all ready and it's all set up. We're expecting His Excellency, the President of the Republic, John Dramani Mahama, to do the opening for us this morning. I mean, right after the opening, then we go into the real dialogue where we would have experts discuss issues to do with currency integrity, monetary sovereignty, and so on and so forth. So it's all about the currency, cycle. And we partner in the currency research, and they have brought in other experts as well. So we have local experts as well as international experts engaging from 10 o'clock in this very, very important dialogue. Significantly also for us, we see this as an opportunity for us to also learn for peer countries as well. We have 43 countries represented here today, and of course, all of them would have some experience to share. And in our work that we do in central banking, collaboration is key. Because it's all about studying, thinking, and reflection. So if we have others who would have some experience to share, then they are the peer countries that we can also be looking at learning from them as well. So it's more about informing policy and engaging in very critical discussions on everything to do with currency.
Sure. I mean, talking about informing policy and engaging in critical discussions, you've talked about the president opening it up today. So it starts today. When does it end?
It ends tomorrow, actually. It's a 2-day engagement. The dialogue will run for 2 days.
Great. Thank you very much for joining us. We'll get back to you. I know there will be a lot of questions for you later on. But for now, thank you very much for joining us. When we return after these messages, there will be sports and your birthday messages here on the Super Morning Show. We'll be right back.
Hey, Ruben. Every 2 seconds notification. The Momo keeps on coming. It keeps on coming, eh?
Ma, I am the community Momo man now. People send money, and with the Momo app, every payment is done. My transactions are flying.
Hey, Aden.
Ah, ma, you didn't know, eh?
Over 2 million Ghana cedis is up for grabs in the Stillman Saka promo. Transact more than 100 Ghana cedis with your Momo app, and you could win daily, weekly, and monthly cash prizes, and 100,000 Ghana cedis grand prize. And it's not just payments and money transfers. Bank to wallet transactions, savings, loans, investments, pensions, POS transactions, and Momo transactions from other partner platforms qualify. This promo runs in collaboration with the NLA on the Caritas Lottery platform. Terms and conditions apply.
Ever wondered what else your Standard Chartered Visa card can do? It is not just for taking money from ATMs. Your Standard Chartered Visa card is the enjoyment card. Use it to shop at malls and supermarkets and for all your online transactions. Book and pay for that overdue vacation online and win fantastic rewards like airtime, Melcom gift vouchers, and a weekend stay at a plush hotel and many more. It is the enjoyment card. So next time you're about to make any payment, let your Standard Chartered Visa card lead the way, not cash. It is your gateway to secure, convenient, and rewarding payments. Visit the 360 Rewards website for more information. Standard Chartered, here for good.
FPAC is effective for headaches and relieves the symptoms of flu, colds, and catarrh. FPAC blows away the pain associated with sore throats. During and after a hard day's work, FPAC relieves you of body pains. After the day's sports workout, FPAC helps the body to control the aching muscles. FPAC is effective against feverishness. FPAC reduces body temperature associated with malaria and other fevers. FPAC is effective against rheumatic pains. You can find FPAC in all pharmacy and chemical select shops throughout the country. FPAC is not recommended for children less than 16 years of age, ulcer and asthmatic patients, pregnant and lactating mothers. If symptoms persist for more than 2 days, consult your doctor. FPAC blows your pain away.
FPAC Junior follows in the tradition of FPAC tablets, a trusted friend to relieve your child of pain associated with teething, catarrh, cold and fever. The good that FPAC does for you, FPAC Junior does for your child. FPAC Junior is for children between 6 months and 12 years. FPAC Junior blows your child's pain away.
The luckiest everywhere for everyone.
This year is going to be sweet. I don't just feel it, I know it, because the Luckiest Season 3 is back.
and I'm about to show you how to grab your golden ticket. Just dial *712# and follow the prompts to purchase your ticket. Or go to theluckiestafrica.com, hit community tickets, and pick your lucky number.
Or let the system do its magic. Choose how much you want to spend from 1 to 5,000 Ghana cedis. You can even buy a ticket for someone else. Be someone's hero. Payment? Easy. Mobile money in Ghana or card if you're international.
One ticket can turn 1 cedi into 500 times more. That's maths we love. Or your community go win 10 times more. So let's get lucky together because luck is everywhere.
It's a yeah. Well, welcome back. Birthday messages here on the Super Morning Show, brought to you by MTN everywhere you go, and Bank of Africa. Bank of Africa has extended its quick fix loan promo till the end of December. So call now to sign up. Bank of Africa, as strong as a group, as close as a partner. Whose birthday is it today?
Today is the birthday of your senior, Maoli School senior, Ede Majololu.
Oh, Jerry.
Yeah, today is his birthday. Yeah. Today is also the birthday of Gabriel Osei Jr. of the National Service Scheme, and also to Miss Enam Atinyo.
You know who that is?
Yes.
Okay.
She's one of my favorite nurses at the Tetekwashi Hospital. She helped save the life of one of my staff. So happy birthday to you, Enam. And also to a belated one to Gertrude Nate, listening to us from the United States.
Okay, let's see. I'm sure we have. Okay, this one says you're 12 years today. Eliel Nana Kojo Tre, Fojo of Bishop Bauer School, Accra, from the Fojo family. You're blessed in Jesus' name. But today is my friend Mary Tunde Aziz of GBC in Takrade. Twin City Radio in Takrade. It's her birthday today. So Mary Tunde Aziz, happy birthday to you. Those of us who were born in November, you know that we don't have to tell you.
All right. Happy birthday to retired Pastor Eric Kwejiri. This one is from your daughter, who wants you to have a very happy birthday indeed. Her name is Achena Brintuo. And she says that her father is celebrating their birthday. So there you go.
And he's been a Church of Pentecost pastor for 32 years, and he's now on retirement. Yes. So Pastor Kwejiri, God bless you. And Eliel Nana Kojo Tre Fogio. You've done this one?
Oh, we've done that one. We've done that one.
The beautiful CD display is confusing me. So I didn't really do that. Yeah.
Anyway, let's get into the Sports Center.
And the Joy Sports Center,
brought to us by MTN.
Switch to
hold on a second. Switch to MTN's eSIM. Download my MTN app to go SIMless today. And Standard Chartered Bank, here for good. FPAC blows your pain away. And Twisco power your dreams.
Let me tell you about MTN's special Thursdays. The extra special is back, and on Thursdays you get more exciting rewards from MTN because you get a 25% bonus on your first data bundle purchase of the day when you bundle on my MTN app, or when you use *138# to bundle on MTN this and every Thursday. And that's not enough. They're also offering you a free extra movie ticket when you pay with Momo at the Silverbird Cinemas at the Accra Mall, West Hills Mall. And for those of you in my favorite city in the whole world, in Kumasi, you get free tickets at the Golden Cinemas in the Kumasi Mall. So your movie days are getting better. Just bundle on Thursdays, get your 25% bonus, and also buy your tickets on Thursdays and get that extra free tickets. Set your reminder, bundle on MTN, my MTN app, or *138#, and enjoy more. Use Momo and get that extra free movie tickets on MTN's Yellow Thursday.
Well, good morning, Ghana. Kickstart your day with irresistible chocolatey goodness of Twisco, enriched with Enefit, a combination of energy-boosting minerals and vitamins B, C, D, iron, and many more. At just 2 Ghana cedis, you can treat yourself and your little ones, to a rich, delightful chocolatey taste of Twisco and power that dream. Simply mix with water, add milk, stir, and enjoy. The kids can't get enough of it, so why wait? Head to your nearest store and grab your Twisco 20-gram sachet, 400-gram sachet or 400-gram tin today. Twisco, power your dream. This is FDA approved.
Yes, and we are seeing all the movers and shakers in the banking industry and the financial sector. I'm seeing people from the DBG, people from Standard Chartered here as well. And you know, when it comes to Standard Chartered, they make sure that when you work hard and build some capital, you make some money, they help you to invest, okay? And they are helping you to grow your wealth and get the right returns you are looking for. And it's not just banking they are offering to you, they are giving you access to a global network of tailored solutions designed to grow, manage and protect your wealth for generations to come. And the expertise and global network offers you an array of wealth and diversified investment options across the globe. Now is the time to act on insight, not hindsight. Let Standard Chartered help you grow, protect and safeguard your wealth. Call them on 0223 300 0041. Standard Chartered, here for good.
Atahiru.
Mr. Winston Amoah, how are you doing?
Oh, God is still taking care of his children. How are you doing too, my brother?
I'm okay. Once again, you people have proven to be just as I always say you are. Didija, you've left me in the studio. You've gone to AICC to enjoy alone. God is watching you.
Honorable member. Yes, God keeps watching his children. So what is this? God is watching you.
Good morning, Winston. Good morning, team. Welcome aboard to the Joy Sports Center with me, Fentuo Tahiru Fentuo. Coming up.
4 of them got into a pragya to get home from the park. And unfortunately for them, in their commute home, they were hit by a Sprinter minivan.
2 Ediana Stars fans confirmed dead and 2 on admission following an accident after their Ghana Premier League game against Kumasi Asante Kotoko on Sunday. We have an update also on the visa processes for the 2026 FIFA World Cup, as FIFA has now announced, alongside the United States, that ticket holders will benefit from an expedited visa appointments at US consulates around the world. All of that to come in the next 10 minutes. But first, the Black Stars will hope to rebound from their defeat to Japan when they take on South Korea this morning in their second friendly of the November international break. The team conducted its final training yesterday at the Seoul World Cup Stadium ahead of the game at 11 a.m. this morning. Inshira FM's Bismarck Owusu Ayala was there and reports.
Before the training, the team coach and player Kamadin Suleiman attended a press conference where Otuado reiterated that the team will be expecting a very, very good game, but he hopes that the lessons that we've learned from the Japan loss will guide us to improve on our performance against the South Koreans.
We know exactly what Korea can do, especially in the transition moments. So we have to learn out of the mistakes like we did in the last game, where we lost a ball in the build-up. We collected a goal, and I know that South Korea is very good in that as well. So it's very, very important for us to be comfortable, to stay compact, also have a good rest defense even when we build up, so that in case we lose balls, we are not open to concede a goal.
Kamadin Suleiman also added that they are anticipating a very, very difficult game, but they are up for the task.
I think it's going to be a good match. I think it's going to be a tough game for us, but I also think we can beat them. I think we've got the quality to beat them, and we are going to try to do that. We will see. We are very excited to be here, and it's an opportunity for each and every one of us to show the world what we are capable of, and then hopefully we're able to do it tomorrow.
I never knew, but also learned from the press conference that when Song Heung-min first went to Europe, he worked under Otuado as the youth team coach at Hamburg.
Those days, he didn't speak English, and I didn't speak Korean language. So the first days were very, very difficult. And at the beginning, I want to apologize for Son. He didn't play too much because I couldn't explain him the tactics. And we are a little bit lucky that now he's not 24, 25 anymore. He's also getting older, so I think we have a good chance to stop him.
Since we arrived in Korea, when you speak to the technical team, all that they are looking for is to continue to build the team ahead of the World Cup give opportunities to the players that are in camp that have not seen a lot of playing time in the past.
This is Michael Usubempa of Inshira FM live from South Korea. Now, Ghana's ambassador to the Asian country, Kojo Choi, who was born in South Korea but relocated to Ghana at age 13, visited the team after their final training session and charged the Black Stars to be the country's ambassadors on the pitch this morning.
Tomorrow is the day, and you are not small. You guys are big. Koreans are known for their tenacity. You know, they don't give up. When they are losing till the last minute, they don't give up. And I want to leave a message to them that, you know what, we are better. Let's enjoy the match together. I think you'll actually perform best when you're actually enjoying the game. That's the thing about President John Dramani Mahama. The man is really working on. And all of you think President can do anything. You think that he has all the power. It's the most loneliest job you can think of. And he takes such joy and setting, what should I say, encouragement when he sees that our youngsters like you are performing in world stages. And today, as the Ghana's ambassador to Korea, may I appoint all of you as Ghana's ambassador to Korea on the pitch tomorrow.
That's Ghana's ambassador to South Korea, Kojo Choi there. The game this morning at 11 a.m. is part of Ghana's preparations for the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Mohamed Salisu and Anton Semenyo, of course, will not be involved in that game after they left the team's camp to return to their various clubs with some niggling injuries. Speaking about the World Cup, one country that is still reeling from not qualifying for the tournament is Nigeria. The Nigerian Football Federation yesterday apologized to President Ahmed Tinubu and to the nation for the Super Eagles' failure to qualify for next year's tournament in the US, Canada, and Mexico. In a statement on Monday, the NFF described the defeat as a sad moment for Nigerian football. Meanwhile, the Director General of the National Sports Commission, Bukola Olapade, he says the country's sports authorities must now reflect on their recent failures.
This is not the time to start talking about who did what and who did not do what. We have lost the possibilities of going to the World Cup. We need to go back, sit down and recalibrate. Look, everybody disappeared. We had to come and console the boys and congratulate them and thank them. Because it's not every time they win matches that will come and start dancing with them. So I've gone around, I've hugged literally all the players and all the coaching crew. I've thanked them because these are heroes. And we cannot just, at this time now, turn our backs and say we do not recognize the fact that they are heroes.
That's Director General of the Nigerian National Sports Commission, Bukola Olapade. Meanwhile, the U.S. Secretary of State, Marco Rubio, he has warned fans planning to travel to the US for the World Cup that match tickets will not serve as entry visas. Speaking on Tuesday after the World Cup task force met President Donald Trump, Mr. Rubio stressed that supporters will still be required to secure the appropriate travel documents before arriving in the country. However, he added that holding a valid match ticket could allow fans to receive an expedited visa appointment.
Your ticket is not a visa. It doesn't guarantee admission to the U.S. It guarantees you an expedited appointment. You're still going to go through the same vetting. We're going to do the same vetting as anybody else would get. The only difference here is we're moving them up in the queue. We're moving them up faster. But my advice to everyone that's watching around the world is if you intend to come to the games, you have to have a ticket. You need to apply. Apply as soon as possible. You're going to get your interview within 6 to 8 weeks and move forward from there. Don't wait till the last minute to do it.
That's U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio. So the message is clear. Your ticket to the World Cup is to get a match ticket first, and then you can get an appointment at the U.S. Embassy as quickly as possible. And make sure you apply early. Away from World Cup news, Ghana Premier League next, where two fans of Aduana Stars have died following an accident that occurred in Aboaso on Sunday evening. The club CEO, Colin Satapoku, spoke to Joy Sports on the series of events that led to the accident.
We brought supporters to the Babaya Sports Stadium to come and cheer us on when we played against Kotoko. We brought 8 buses in all. 4 of them were from the North, 3 of them were from the Aduana States in Kumasi, and 1 was from Tonso Aboaso, which was made up mainly of friends, family, and fans of our star boy Seydou Sana. The bus took them from the Aboaso School Park and then took them back after the game. 4 of them got into a Pragia to get home from the park, And unfortunately for them, in their commute home, they were hit by a Sprinter minivan. As a result, 2 died and 2 are on admission currently at the Komfo Teaching Hospital, responding positively to treatment. The 2 that died were released yesterday to us, and then the Islamic burial service was performed for them yesterday at 5:30 p.m. at Aboaso, after which they were buried at the Aboaso Cemetery. We received officials of the GFA yesterday around 3 p.m. led by Fred Achi, the ex-school member, to visit those injured and to help see out the processes for the release of those who died to us for the Islamic burial. This morning we visited those who are not well and they are responding positively to treatment. We are expecting a fixed date for the Adua for the 2 that died.
Very unfortunate news indeed. That's Colin Satapoku, CEO for Etiana Stars. Let's stay on issues related to that particular game between Kotoko and Etiana Stars, which ended 1-1 on Sunday. The Kotoko coach Karim Zito has slammed the Ghana Premier League Sunday fixture schedule, blaming it for the growing fatigue in his squad. The Etiana game was their 3rd game in 8 games.
We went to Accra, play as a folk, stay there, play vision. On our way, our car spoiled. We reach here 11 o'clock in the night. So if you were to visit, will you train? No, I didn't train. I didn't train even the next day because I saw tiredness within the boys. And this is the league, we should play. I even said the FA should look into it in future because Dreams FC passed through this. We nearly went into relegation. Sabotage, the same thing. When it is Sunday, we are not Europeans. Europeans have an energy and the way they eat, it energizes them. Some tablets they take, not to dope them, but to give them what the body here cannot give you. Seriously, I don't think it's fair.
Abdul Karim Zito, the Kotoko coach, clearly not a fan of playing 3 matches in just 8 days. Let's move on to other stories. Kylian Mbappe and Paris Saint-Germain have taken their financial battle to a Paris labor court, with the striker demanding more than 260 million euros from his former club. According to L'Equipe, Mbappe is claiming 55 million euros in unpaid wages and further damages over what he describes as contract breaches, mistreatment and psychological harassment. PSG have responded with a 240 million euro counter-claim of their own, seeking compensation for what they say was a failed 300 million euro transfer to Saudi club Al Hilal in 2023. That deal collapsed, or that collapsed deal triggered the dispute that is now before the court. So very interesting days ahead. Of course. Before we go, some transfer news. Ghana forward Anton Semenyo, who is not with the Black Stars for today's game, he has a 65 million pound release clause in his contract that can be activated during the first 2 weeks of the January transfer window. That's per report. He was linked to Man United and Spurs in the summer, and only for the 25-year-old to sign a new 5-year deal at the Vitality Stadium. However, reports now say that his new contract contains a 65 million pound release clause that can be triggered in the first 2 weeks of the January transfer window, which will allow him to leave. And 3-time World Cup runners-up, the Netherlands, they secured their berth at the 2026 finals with an easy 4-0 home victory over Lithuania on Monday, finishing top of Group G. Germany also secured a place at next year's tournament by crashing Slovakia 6-0 in their final qualifier on Monday. And lastly, Barcelona will return to competitive action at their famous Camp Nou Stadium on Saturday for the first time in 2.5 years when they host Athletic Bilbao in a La Liga fixture. It will be an emotional homecoming as the club reopens its partially renovated ground with a temporarily reduced capacity as part of its ambitious redevelopment project. That's all the sports this morning on the Joy Sports Center. My name is Fentio Tahir Fentio. You can find more sports on our website, myshowonline.com/sports. Back to you, Winston.
Right. Thank you very much, Fentio Tahir Fentio, for joining us with the latest in the world of sports. Let's get interactive this morning on the Super Morning Show. Social media messages brought to us by EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank, and number 10 Liversalt, a refreshing relief. And you know that this festive season, bills shouldn't scare you because You can enjoy free cash from EcoBank in the 5-star enjoyment promo. Simply deposit in multiples of 400 or take a loan in multiples of 4,000 to build points and enter a draw for a chance to win your share of the 1.5 million in cash and prizes, including 1-year insurance cover, gift vouchers, and multiples of 10,000 Ghana cedis. There's more. Customer who transacts with their EcoBank card or use their digital platforms enjoys up to 15% discount on rides, experiences, events, and more. Don't miss out. Tap into the vibes and be one of the 10,000 lucky winners in the EcoBank 5-star enjoyment promo. Deposit more, enjoy more. Promo runs till the 31st of January 2026. T's and C's apply. This promo is supervised by NLA on the Caritas Lottery platform. EcoBank will never ask for your PIN or password. When in doubt, call 0800 003 225. EcoBank, the Pan-African
I was
bank.
just at the EcoBank stand.
Yeah,
Very beautiful stand, yeah.
Okay.
And they have great people there attending to people who want to do business with EcoBank. So if you are going to be at the AICC today, try to go to the EcoBank stand as well.
Most definitely. But very soon we're bringing you the Joy Business Minute this morning here on the Super Morning Show. And the Joy Business Minute is brought to us by Anointed Engineering Services, the generator experts.
And Anointed Engineering Services Limited is into the sales of ultra-silent, fuel-efficient diesel generating sets. The sizes range from 5 kVA to 3000 kVA at very competitive prices. And for every generator you buy from them, you enjoy a 5-year warranty. And they also undertake maintenance and repairs of all kinds of diesel generating sets. Their services include, but not limited to, 24-hour emergency services, sale of spare parts, reliable rental services, professional advice, sales of tower lights and rental. And if you want to train and get the right skills, which I recommend to you, go to Anointed and train in generators and plants, auto mechanics, electricals and controls, solar installations, and get good hands-on training to become a professional in that area. Locate them at East Legon, the East Legon branch at 26 Boundary Road, Legon, close to the AH Hotel, and the head office at number 77 Anointed House on the main Odoko Malam Highway near the Odoko traffic lights. And they also have 21 branches nationwide. I see these branches every time I drive around the country. There is one close to the Nkoko junction just before you get to the Nkoko bypass. And you can call them on 0243 480 334, 0246 423 534. Anointed, the generator experts.
Time now for the Joy Business Minute.
Hello, welcome to the Joy Business Minute, brought to you by Anointed Engineering Services Limited, the generator experts. Some banks expect the city's strong recovery to be sustained through to the end of the year despite marginal slowdown in market support and rate of appreciation. Businesses have ruled out an immediate reduction in price of goods and services as a result of the VAT rate cut and several tax reliefs offered in the 2026 budget. The Finance Minister has reduced the effective VAT rate to be paid by businesses to 20%, reduced the threshold for firms eligible for VAT payment, and removed the COVID-19 levy. Government is hopeful to rake in additional 40% revenue with the deployment of artificial intelligence at the country's ports next year. And elsewhere, head of Google's parent firm Alphabet has told the BBC every company would be affected if the AI bubble were to burst. And that's the Joy Business Minute, brought to you by Anointed Engineering Services Limited, the generator experts.
Auntie T, abeg, fix me go betete Ghana. No garri, no oil, no plantain, just beans then eggs.
Hey, brah, that be dangerous combination, no?
Problem no day. I fit handle am.
For Telecel, with the Bob say everybody gets what they like. That be why Made For Me bundles day. Based on your usage, you fit get your own data and call packages. Fala! Made For Me bundles like the way you the want town. That *530#, then buy Made For Me bundles today.
Telecel. Connecting energies.
Mom, please can I have some milk in my Milo? Have you tasted it? No, but I didn't see you add milk.
Hey, taste it before you ask me any question.
Hey, milk na chomu say.
This is Milo all in one. Milo Pampa, cocoa, malt, milk and show, everything is inside.
Milo All-in-One already comes with more milk. Just mix with water and taste the nourishing goodness of quality cocoa, malt, and more milk all in one sachet. Milo, the energy to go further.
This advert is FDA approved.
People of Ghana, prepare yourselves. This is no ordinary Black Friday. This is the Black Friday that refuses to end. And as the cedi rises against the dollar, Electroland is dropping prices even more. Double blessings. From today till the end of December 2025, visit any Electroland showroom or authorized dealer for massive Black Friday deals on Samsung, TCL, Midea, and Nasco appliances, smart TVs, fridges, ACs, washing machines, cookers, microwaves, and small kitchen appliances. Enjoy buy one, get one free on selected items. Yes, real bug off. Imagine buying one small appliance and getting another. Your neighbor will think your house is now an appliance boutique. Plus, the ultimate Achedia Kessia promo continues. Buy anything and enter Electroland's ultimate Achedia Kessia draw. More gifts, more surprises, more joy. Call 050-315-9739 or visit electrolandgh.com. Electroland, home of luxury but affordable electronics. Terms and conditions apply.
Let me share my experience with you at the new Aqua Safari Resorts. When you arrive, you're greeted by warm smiles and introduced to your 24-hour butler who already has your itinerary sorted. Enjoy water sports activities like jet ski rides, kayaking, water sliding, flyboarding, and castanet fishing. You can even have your lunch here on the boat cruise. Let the tour guides take you through the sceneries of the mangrove forest, the friendliness of the animals, while you pet and feed them. We chose to have our breakfast with a beautiful sunrise right in front of our cabin.
Visit Aqua Safari Eco Resort in Ghana, bringing you closer to nature.
The Kakamutobi come out in the festive season and they are as scary as our bills. But we don't want to miss out on parties, family and festivals. Whether you say Akwaba, Maraba, Wezo or Obake, EcoBank says tap into 5s in the 5-star enjoyment promo. Be one of 10,000 lucky winners when you deposit multiples of 400 Ghana cedis or take a loan in multiples of 4,000 Ghana cedis to win up to 1.5 million Ghana cedis in cash and prizes. 1-year insurance cover, gift vouchers and more. That's not all. Use your EcoBank card, mobile app, USSD or POS to transact and enjoy up to 15% discount. Tap into vibes with EcoBank. T's and C's apply. Bill shouldn't scare you.
EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank.
EcoBank will never call or text asking you to verify sensitive information like your PIN, Ghana card or bank card information. Pay better attention to details.
We shouldn't have gone to that party.
Massa, my head is killing me. Is that your stomach?
Yes.
What did you eat?
I don't know. Get rid of your gastric problems with number 10 liver salt. Number 10 gives you quick, effective relief from nausea, indigestion, heartburns, hangovers, and hyperacidity. And with different fruity flavors such as orange and lemon, it's a pretty tasty way to end an uncomfortable situation. Number 10 liver salt from Ernest Chemist, because everyone needs a chemist.
This advert has been vetted and approved by FDA.
And where do you think you're going?
To train in the garden.
With my broom?
Mom, it's a javelin.
Oh, really? And that plate?
That's not a plate, it's a discus, Mom. We are training to become winners.
Well, you know you need lots of energy to become winners. So you both better start your day with Twisco before you go anywhere. Besides its great chocolatey taste, Twisco is enriched with Enerfort, a blend of energy-boosting vitamins and minerals for little winners.
Thanks, Mom.
Got to keep my little winners in shape. Twisco, power your dreams.
This advert is FDA approved.
It's the most action-packed breakfast show in town. The hottest music, the best giveaways, the great interviews, and all the laughter and fun you can imagine. Don't miss the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. It's the best breakfast show in town.
And thank you very much for staying with us here on the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM, where this morning we're transmitting live from the Accra International Conference Center, where we're bringing you the cedi at 60 currency conference here on the Super Morning Show. Big story is brought to us by Telecel Connecting Energies, Lancaster University, Ghana, the only British university campus in West Africa, and Equity Health Insurance here for you.
Well, let me tell you about Telecel, and listen, they are thinking about all of us, okay? So they are saying that if you want the best value data and voice offers, go to Telecel for the made-for-you bundles. These bundles are specially designed to match your preferences. So just go there, look at the various options available, dial star 530#, or download the Telecel Play app and subscribe, and make sure that you can pick the best made for you bundle. Telecel, connecting energies.
And some see challenges, Stanbic Bank sees opportunities. Now, where others spot risk, Stanbic Bank helps you to unlock value. So, look, talk to Stanbic Corporate and Investment Banking today. They want to partner with your business to drive Ghana and Africa's growth, from energy to mining, infrastructure to trade. Stanbic Bank finances the ideas and enterprises that empower economies. And their partnerships with market leaders in the energy, trade, and mining sectors prove that when ambition meets expertise, growth is inevitable. Call 0302-815-789 to speak to the Stanbic Corporate and Investment Banking team, or visit stanbicbank.com.gh to get started. Stanbic Corporate and Investment Banking, driving growth, creating sustainable impact.
Now get ready to boost your career with Chartered Institute of Management Accountants. So whether you're fresh out of university or climbing the corporate ladder, CIMA gives you real-world skills, global recognition, and a powerful network of over 689,000 professionals in 190 countries. And while you learn, unlock leadership and digital finance skills, and become a chartered global management accountant, no boring lectures, enjoy flexible, self-paced online learning, study anytime and anywhere. Visit aicpa-cima.com or call 0263 011992. Chartered Institute of Management Accountants. One CIMA qualification, countless career opportunities. So we told you this morning that we're going to be joined by governors of central banks here on the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM because, we're celebrating the cedi at 60. The currency conference has lots of central bank governors coming into Ghana to share experience. We've been joined by Mike Tiant, who is second deputy governor, Central Bank of Seychelles. Good morning, and thank you very much for joining us.
Good morning. Thank you for inviting me.
I believe you're doing very well and you're enjoying Ghana so far. Is this your first time in Ghana?
Yes, this is my first time visiting Ghana.
How's the feeling?
It's feeling great, yeah. I enjoyed myself so far. Had some chance to visit around Ghana as well.
You've had some chance to try some Ghanaian meals, dishes as well?
Well, yes, I've been mostly in restaurants and hotels, but definitely been trying some of the local.
Great. So let's talk about the importance of this conference to you. Why are you part of this conference? Why is this important?
For us, coming from Seychelles, we are a small island nation. I think it's really important for us to go around the world and experience the different cultures and also experience the different technologies and ideas from other countries. And Ghana has put together a very brilliant conference, and being part of that is something that we are looking forward to.
And talking about what you look forward to, you've talked about the fact that you're a small country. You say Ghana has been doing something good. What's that thing that Ghana has been doing that you look forward to learning from?
Well, for example, we have observed the way you handle the cash in the country. There's been a big transformation. We visited the new cash center and we were very impressed with the way that things are done there. There's a lot of new technologies. Security is really strong. And the processes and the people, they're really getting it together. So well done.
Okay. Let's delve deeper because you say you're excited about the way Ghana handles cash. What's that way of handling cash that excites you?
Okay, so in the sense of cash, there is different processes that we need to ensure that we manage. One aspect is ensuring there's proper security around bringing the cash in the country, securing it, and also in terms of processing the cash for it to be able to be reused in the economy. So a lot of the old processes were used to be done manually by hand, and we couldn't get the standard right. But Ghana has moved to using technologies, machines, and trying to get that quality of banknotes out, but also to ensure that there is enough banknotes in the economy circulating around at the right time for the people to use.
Now, when it comes to central banks, we know that one of the things that central banks are expected to do, as you're in charge of the monetary sector, is that you're supposed to help ensure price stability and help in the management of the currency. When it comes to these two areas, what is it that excites you about Ghana, and what do you want to learn from Ghana before we get into even what you're doing that Ghana could also tap into?
Well, in the sense when we look at Ghana, I think it's a lot around the training of the people. I see there's a lot of qualified people in the Bank of Ghana, and around in the financial system as well. So there is right level of standardization in terms of the processes, how it's done. So I think that's something that's really good, and we need to also learn from that. I see that they also invest in technology, so we definitely want to move that way. When it comes to managing price stability in economy, I've been following some of the news while I'm here, and I'm quite impressed. I see that going in the right track, ensuring that there's quite a good discipline, especially from Bank of Ghana, trying to manage that part of the monetary policy side.
This morning we're joined by Mike Tiant, who is Second Deputy Governor, Central Bank of Seychelles. But, let me just ask you a broad question, because it's something that all central banks would do. They'll use particularly in our part of the world, you use your, monetary policy. They are inflation targeted, for instance. But in Ghana, there are people who have sometimes complained. They've said, okay, well, this whole inflation targeting that happens makes it such that the cost of credit itself is expensive, and as a result, stifling businesses. They say, yes, you want to ensure price stability, but at the end of the day, you're stifling businesses who, by extension, in order to survive, would also increase. So the very thing you seek to curb goes up as a result. What do you say to that?
Well, I've not studied it in depth in terms of how all the different components work in Ghana, but from Seychelles, where I come from, we do a different approach. So we use a monetary policy rate approach, and in that sense, we sort of provide the guidance to the commercial banks in how they need to manage in terms of the loans they offer, the savings rate they offer, and we use the monetary policy rate to sort of control that. So I wouldn't be able to talk too much about the Ghana case in terms of the dynamics. There's quite a lot of different things involved in that space. But it's definitely something that needs to be managed well between the fiscal and the monetary policy side to ensure that we have that right balance. Sometimes things move in certain direction, but that's why the central bank have to be proactive and react to the situation and adjust as needed. So I think that's something that all central banks try to do.
Yes, and let's talk about the Seychelles example, because when I went to your central bank website, one of the things you talk about mainly is your role in ensuring price stability. You talk about the monetary policy rate, and that's why I asked that question, because I know that the monetary policy rate that you set over a short period of time to influence loans, the conversation has been sometimes in order to mop up excess liquidity also, you want to make sure that there isn't too much money within the system. So you want to balance the lending rates as a result. Now that's one thing that people have sometimes had issues with, for instance, that how do you strike a balance between that and the need for capital to enhance growth? And that's what I'm asking. So that's a broad question that I want your thoughts on.
Well, the central bank itself is not injecting the capital, as you can see, but when it comes to ensuring that we manage the level of liquidity, yes, we do monitor in terms of the excess liquidity and the way that the commercial participants are acting in that space. What we do control is the monetary policy rate, and what we do take care of is the monetary policy communication that goes out to the industry. So it's not just to the banks, but it's to the whole wide economy in terms of how they should approach different things. Now, Seychelles, the context is a little bit different because we do have quite a bit of imports that we rely on. So our economy is quite dependent on external factors. So whenever there's changes in the price of the dollar and things like that, it does affect us. But overall, the bigger picture is mostly in terms of the level of tourism that happens in the country, in terms of the spikes and the different periods that we see around the year, across the year. Sometimes it's good, but sometimes there's some troubles. So we have to be very mindful of that and adjust accordingly. And I think that overall that's something that's more specific to Seychelles, and it does take some adjustment to the different situations that we do face at times.
Seychelles is one of the nations that we learn a lot about in our history classes because of the Ashanti history and the fact that King Prempeh was in Seychelles, the Asante was in Seychelles and all that. Now, for an island nation, how do you see monetary integration. Okay, when it comes to trade, now we want Africa to trade, but we all have our currencies. We do not. There are some people who have recommended that we should have an African currency to enable us to trade. How would these things make your lives better as a nation? That, number one, depends on a lot of people traveling to Seychelles for tourism to enable you to earn some revenue. And as you also think about growing the economy, how do you think that things like monetary integration in Africa are going to change your economy and Africa in general?
Well, there has been a lot of talk about monetary integration. Different countries are at different stages in their journey. Being a small island nation, I think there's quite some ways for us to go as Seychelles to really converge to the monetary system within Africa. But that doesn't stop us from participating in the different regional groupings that we do have. We've got COMESA, the SADC, and even bilateral engagements, like also supporting our other African countries by participating in events like this. I think this is something that is a way to show that we are also trying to push towards the same goal. Obviously, Seychelles being a tourist country, I mean, we do welcome tourism from all over the world, so we definitely welcome tourists from Ghana, from tourists from different parts of Africa as well, to sort of boost us nationally. So for us, I think it's all positive.
I think you should go to Kumasi before you leave Ghana. You should go to Kumasi and see the palace of King Pepe.
Fortunately, I could not get a chance to go, but I would love to one day.
Sure, you should one day. Thank you very much. Mike, anything you want to say finally before we wrap it all up? Yeah.
Thank you very much for having me on the platform. I wish Bank of Ghana all the success for this conference, and I hope everyone has a good time today. Thank you.
Thank you very much. That's Mike Tiant, who is second deputy governor at the Central Bank of Seychelles. When we return after these messages here on the Super Morning Show, we'll be joined by Jens Sedel, who is chairman and CEO of the Currency Research. You tell us more about this conference. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Coffee in your cup and Joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
Do you want to remain productive and competitive in your business? Then I am happy to remind you that Anointed Engineering Services Limited is still here to serve. We provide homes, offices, and institutions with ultra-silent, reliable, and fuel-efficient diesel generating sets. With sizes ranging from 5 kVA to 3000 kVA at unbeatable prices, you also enjoy a 5-year warranty. Anointed Engineering is noted for unwavering 24-hour after-sale emergency service, rental and sale of tile lights and genuine spare parts, undertake repair and maintenance of all diesel generators, and buy back used generators. Sign up today at our training school and gain hands-on experience from our team of professionals on generators, plants, auto mechanics, electricals, controls, and solar installations. Anointed Engineering has 21 branches nationwide. Locate us at East Legon, 26 Boundary Road, close to the AH Hotel. Call us on 024-642-3534 or 024-348-0334. Locate our head office in Accra at number 77 Anointed House on the main Odoko Malam Highway near the Odoko traffic light. Anointed Engineering Services Limited, the generator experts.
Imagine a logistics partner that's more than just a partner. A single solution that's fast, efficient, cost-effective, and reliable. Welcome to Magdan Shipping Company Limited, the trusted name in shipping and logistics that's second to none. From owning our own vessels for dedicated ocean freight to providing chartered cargo planes for urgent air transport, we control the entire process. Need to move complex, large-scale equipment? Our expertise in project cargo ensures every detail is handled with precision. We provide seamless storage and distribution solutions that keep your supply chain running smoothly. Our affiliation with prominent international bodies, along with our vast network covering over 1,200 major air and seaports worldwide, guarantees our global reach and solid reliability. At Magdan, we don't just meet expectations, we exceed them. Get in touch now. Email sales@magdanshipping.com. Magdan Shipping Company Limited, your trusted partner for every logistical need.
It's the
Electroland Xmas are picking one more promotion. cedi is appreciating and Electroland is offering. Buy Nasco LED TV from 699 Ghana cedis, and when you buy Nasco French door, you get a free 5-gas cooker. Buy Nasco 425-liter chest freezer and get free 24-inch TV. Now buy the 545 to 800-liter Nasco chest freezers and get free tabletop fridge. Buy selected TCL smart TVs and get free TV wall bracket, air purifier, and professional monitor. Or you can buy TCL side-by-side fridge and get free 24-inch LED TV. Buy the Samsung QLED 4K Neo TVs from 65 to 100-inch and get your free music frame wireless speaker. Buy Samsung DuraCool Twin Cooling Plus and get free blender or 4-burner gas cooker. Now rush to Electroland showrooms or authorized dealers in Ghana. Call 050-315-9339 or visit www.electrolandgh.com.
When I wake up in the morning, I brush my teeth with Kale Charcoal toothpaste. This gives me confidence all day.
Anytime you meet Amma, don't be surprised I smile showing my beautiful white teeth because I don't have cavity thanks to Kale Charcoal toothpaste for its natural charcoal properties. In fact, we are like twins. I can't go without my Kale Charcoal toothpaste.
That be why I dey use Kale Charcoal toothpaste morning and night when I dey go bed safe. It dey make my teeth white when it dey comot every scent from my mouth inside. My confidence level they go up, so I dey show my 32 teeth all.
Introducing the Kale Charcoal toothpaste, formulated with activated bamboo charcoal powder, ensures whiter teeth and removes bad breath. The strong natural property of the activated bamboo charcoal removes bacteria, absorbs surface stains on our teeth caused by coffee, wines, and tobacco. Welcome, Kale Charcoal toothpaste. Kale Charcoal toothpaste, Sankofa Yenchi.
Kale, happy smile.
This advert is FDA approved.
Electromat Black Friday with craziest discount offers. Enjoy up to 80% discount on all your ACs, TVs, fridges, freezers, washing machines, mobile phones, and other appliances from now to the end of November. Electromat offers you trusted brands like Broom, Haier, LG, Samsung, Philips, Sigma, Tamashi, Black & Decker, Techno, Infinite, Rationale for limited exclusive offers by visiting any of our showrooms. You can call 0552 777 905. Electromat, your world of electronics.
Looking for a university that truly sets you apart? Academic Cedi University Accra offers world-class undergraduate degree programs in engineering, business, informatics, and communication arts. And that's not all. Now introducing master's degrees designed to equip you with industry-relevant skills and global leadership capabilities. Study on a modern campus, learn from international faculty, and gain hands-on experience that sets you apart in today's job market. With over 15 student ventures launched and graduates thriving in top roles across Ghana and abroad, Academic Cedi University is where future-ready leaders are made. Call now 0262 693 870. That's 0262 693 870. Academic Cedi University, educating future-ready leaders.
We asked Ghanaian business owners what they want from Old Mutual.
I want insurance and pension solutions that will protect my employees.
Your business growth is our business. For 180 years, we have partnered with businesses to protect and grow their most valuable assets. From tailored group life assurance protection to affordable pension plans, we've got your business and your employees covered. Contact your broker or call Old Mutual on 0509 551 609 today. Old Mutual, do great things every day.
Ginny Rice says, let's go to Dubai. From September to December, buy a 4.2 kg bag of Ginny Rice, scratch the card inside for a chance to win a prize and a once-in-a-lifetime free trip to Dubai. Ginny, spreading smiles. This advert is FDA approved.
Shop safe, win a car. Yes, CompuGuard cashback season is here again. This time even better and bigger. More than sales, better than discount. It's Cashback Sales Festival. For too long, you've just shopped. Now the game changes. It's time to get something back. Buy any product from IT to mobile phones or home appliances in any CompuGuard showroom nationwide and enjoy instant discounts, cashback, and surprise gifts. And the best part is your invoice gives you a chance in 3 raffle draws to win TVs, laptops, phones, cash prizes, and the ultimate prize, a brand new SUV. Yes! a car. This isn't just shopping, it's a festival. From this October to December, shop, save, and win big. Visit any CompuGhana showroom or shop online at www.compugana.com. You can call 0302-752020 for enquiries. This promo is in partnership with NLA under the Caritas Lottery platform.
It's time to take the next step toward your dreams. Admissions are now open for our January 2026 intake at Lancaster University, Ghana. Experience world-class education, global opportunities, and an unforgettable experience right here in Ghana. For more information, contact us at +233 030 221 8989 or send an email to admissions@lancaster.edu.gh. Apply today and begin your journey to success with Lancaster University, Ghana. Your future starts now.
Come on. Good boy. Honey, look, he's crawling.
Wow.
Good job. The new Cerelac Wheat and Maize has the combined goodness of wheat and maize grains fortified with iron, vitamins, and minerals also found in fruits and vegetables. To prepare the new Cerelac Wheat and Maize, just add milk. Enjoy your little one's big moments at less cost. Cerelac, care for them, count on us. This advert is FDA approved.
Coffee in your cup and joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
Let's get it crunk up on up in this dancery. We got y'all open, now you're floating, so you got to dance for me. Don't need no hateration, holleration in this dancery. Let's get it percolating while you're waiting, so just dance for me. Come on, everybody, get on up, cause you know we got to get it wrong. Mary J is in the spot tonight, and I'ma make you feel alright. Come on, baby, just party with me. Let loose and set your body free. Leave your situations at the door, so when you step inside, jump on the floor. Let's get it crunk up on in this dancery. We got y'all open, now you're floating, so you got to dance for me. Don't need no hateration, holleration in this dancery. Let's get it percolating.
Coffee in your cup.
Join us. It's only gonna be about a matter of time before you get loose and start to lose your mind. Pop you a drink, go ahead and rock your eyes, cause we're celebrating no more drama in our lives. With the great track pumping, everybody's jumping. Go ahead and twist your back and get your body bumping. I told you leave your situations at the door, so grab somebody and get your ass.
Show on Joy 99.7 FM. And this morning, we're live at the Accra International Conference Center, where we're bringing you the cedi at 60 conference. And we're privileged to be joined by Jens Sedel, who's chairman and CEO of the Currency Research. Now, they put together this conference, but we also have Clive Vash, who's CEO of De La Rue. Now, they actually print the Ghana cedi, okay? And so, yes, you can understand. We have lots of money around us this morning. Good morning, Jens. Good morning, Clive. Thank you very much for joining us.
Good morning. Happy to be here.
Good morning. Thank you for having us.
Great to have you. And for you, Clive, I know you've been to Ghana before. This certainly shouldn't be your first time in Ghana.
It's not, no. I love Ghana.
I like that. But, I mean, let's talk about the whole conference. And let me start off with you, Jens, because now you put this together. Tell me how it all started. Where did the idea come from?
All right. Well, we cannot really take full credit for putting this together because a lot of the work, the hard work, has been done by Bank of Ghana. So we partnered with Bank of Ghana, and we've been really focusing on bringing the international guests and speakers to the conference, while Bank of Ghana has put up this amazing environment here, this amazing show, and I'm really looking forward to that. This all started about 5 months ago, really, when we sat down with Bank of Ghana. They were telling us about their celebration, the 60-year anniversary of the currency, and invited us to partner with them to put this program together today.
So tell me, why is this conference important? What's the significance of this event?
Well, I think it's important because there's so much change happening in the world at the moment that also impacts the payment landscape, whether it's geopolitical environment, whether it is technology, whether it's threats like cyber attacks and natural disasters. So you need to make sure that your currency system is actually resilient and is supporting your economy and is supporting your people. And this is exactly what we're going to discuss here over the next 2 days.
Okay, when you say you make sure your currency system is resilient, what do you mean?
Well, there's two parts to that. One is the physical currency, and Clive is surely going to talk about that more in a second. You need to make sure that the currency that's in circulation, your banknotes, your coins, are authentic, that you don't have any counterfeit issues, that they're in good quality, and that is something that the central bank takes care of very, very capably together with their partners. But there's also the electronic payment side of things, where you need to make sure that the public has access to electronic payments, if that's what they want to do, and that those systems are running in a reliable and resilient way as well. So it needs to go hand in hand.
So tell us about some of the things you've achieved globally when it comes to advancing currencies into the digital age. What are some of the examples you're hoping Ghana can start learning from?
Okay. Well, I think actually Ghana is a great example for progressing the electronic currency agenda with the cedi. Ghana has been doing a lot of experimentation and pilots with the cedi years ago already, and has proven that there is a case for that. I was just chatting to someone yesterday who was saying when they stopped the pilot and wanted to take some of these devices away from people, I want to keep this, I want to keep going. So I think there's some great groundwork being laid already. And I think a lot of the world is currently looking at what's going to happen in Europe, because that is potentially the biggest digital currency project that's underway, where a central bank is going to issue a digital currency.
Exciting stuff.
Great.
If you just joined us, we're at the Accra International Conference Center for the cedi conference. We're talking to some fascinating people who do some great work with currencies all around the world, including the Ghana cedi, which is the center of the celebration here today. Churchill.
Yes, and Clive is here. Clive is CEO of De La Rue. They actually print our currency, and so it's important to have a conversation with him. But just before Jens completed his statement, he talked about the fact that you would have a role to play, and you can explain this better. So it's important to start from your collaboration with the Bank of Ghana in ensuring the durability and authenticity of our currency in circulation.
Yes, well, thank you. It's good to be here. And the first thing I'd say is that De La Rue has been partnering with the Bank of Ghana on the cedi for 60 years. We were the first printer of the cedi some time ago, and we have essentially been a partner with the bank ever since. And then in terms of the integrity of the currency, Ghana has consistently, the Bank of Ghana has consistently shown leadership in terms of the quality and specification of the banknotes, and it's really important that we have continued to innovate the banknotes over the years. And by innovation, it really means about fighting counterfeit threats and portraying the country in the best possible light, because at the end of the day, banknotes are a symbol of national identity. So it's all about security, and it's all about aesthetics, and also about continually upgrading the currency to reflect modern times.
And talking about upgrading the currency, it's important. Help us understand the significance of upgraded banknotes and enhanced security features introduced for the Ghana cedi.
So, unfortunately in this world, when you have something of value, and the cedi of course, and the banknotes of the cedi are very much things of value, then people will try to copy them. And so this is a continual process of innovation, so that we always stay one step ahead of the counterfeiters. And we do that through a number of different means, but fundamentally it's all about putting high technology into the banknotes, some of which the consumer of the banknotes will never actually see. Because within the banknotes there are lots of covert features that are machine readable, that ensure that when the banknotes come back to banks, the banks are able to feed these through machines that will automatically sort out if there are any counterfeiters. And by driving that innovation and resilience, it actually removes, in a lot of ways, the incentives for the counterfeiters as time goes by, because we always stay one step ahead. So therefore, they always get caught out if they try to do that. And we do that the world over.
Now, one of the things that will be discussed today will be the cashless economy. And globally, we've seen a lot of economies trying to go cashless. Ghana has been trying to do this for the past few years. How is that going to impact your business? If you look at Ghana's cashless strategy and the global cashless drive, is it having any impact on the currency printing business in any way?
It's a very interesting dynamic, and it's quite hard to understand. But what we're finding is, despite the rise of digital payments and indeed e-currencies, of which Ghana is one of the world leaders, we find that actually the good old banknote is incredibly resilient. So over the last 10 years or so, it may surprise you, but global demand for banknotes has increased at single-digit percentages every year consistently. Now, the main reason for that is the security of cash, the way that people feel that cash continues to have value and field value for them. But even more importantly, there are other factors at play that drive demand for cash, particularly inflation, the change of security, the change of the upgrading related to national identity, and indeed population increase. And all of these factors are running in parallel as additional factors to banknote demand, while digital payments are reducing the amount of cash transactions. And the other point about cash is it's not just a transactional instrument, it is a store of wealth, it's a store of value. And all of these factors mean that physical currency, for as long as we can see into the future, will continue to coexist very well with the digital side of the equation.
Great. So, let's continue. And once we continue, it's important for us to understand, because you talked about, security features and all, but I'd want to understand the security challenges that you face in printing the Ghana cedi and how you're able to address them with technology.
So security runs right through. It starts with physical security. So we have the highest security in any place where we produce the cedi. And then it relates to the banknotes themselves. And within that, there are a lot of features, some of which you will recognize, like threads through the banknotes, raised ink that is hard to copy, anti-copy features, so that obviously one of the easiest ways to counterfeit a banknote these days is with high-quality color copying. So we're developing features that when they are put under a scanner or a copier, they simply don't reproduce. And all of these factors put together means that the driving of innovation and the physical security of the banknotes, whether it's in print or in transport or in distribution, these are all factors that come together to preserve and to the integrity of the cedi and the value of the cedi.
Clive, I'm curious. You've been doing this since 1965. How much have you printed for Ghana in that time?
Well, I'm not at liberty to disclose that. That's obviously highly secret, and it's the Bank of Ghana's information that you would have to ask them. What I will say is that when we print banknotes, we print them by the millions, usually hundreds of millions, and over time by the billions. So I think it's fair to say that there have been billions of banknotes, cedi banknotes produced over the years. We currently, as De La Rue, we are the largest commercial printer of banknotes, and we print about 4.5 to 5.5 billion banknotes a year. So hopefully that gives you a feel that we're not talking small numbers. Usually orders are in the hundreds of millions each time.
All right, maybe I'll ask a different one. This one I'm sure you can answer. I hope you can. How often do you get orders to print banknotes in a year?
So we probably get about 30 to 40 countries ordering from us each year. And though the size of those orders range anything from about 500,000 banknotes up to about 2.5 to 3 billion banknotes, depending on the issuing authority. Now, as I've said before, Ghana, the Bank of Ghana, is one of the world leading central banks, and it's certainly in the hundreds of millions of range. So it gives you a feel that this is it's a very important and complex picture, and one that we've got to get right every single time.
All right, I'll take you off the hot seat for now.
Well, but talking about printing, I mean, there are conversations today. I just want your thought on it. There are conversations today about countries or maybe Ghana printing a currency locally.
Yeah.
I know you, foreign entity, but are you prepared to collaborate, to partner a local company to start the printing of the Ghana cedi?
So the landscape of printing currency is a very interesting one. So somewhere between 85% and 90% of the world's banknotes are actually produced by the countries themselves. And we support those central banks with substrate, the actual substrate that the banknotes are printed on, and the security features. We have also partnered with central banks on a number of occasions to have joint ventures with in-country printing, and we actually have one currently with the Sri Lankan government. So the answer to your question is yes, we always are open to supporting a country with local printing, and really that is a case of conversations, negotiations with the central bank and their desire to do so. But we will be able to bring the expertise in terms of print, we'll be able to bring the components of the banknote, and we will be able to partner in whatever way the country so desires, whether that is an official joint venture or whether it's some other level of partnership.
So you're prepared to assist Ghana once we desire that assistance?
If that is the government of Ghana's decision to bring the printing of currency in-house, then of course we would be very open to working with you on that.
And hopefully that will make it cheaper to print locally, because I've been wondering how much it costs to print banknotes.
Well, again, this is something that I can't be specific to the cedi, but what I can say is that when you look at a banknote, the cost of that banknote varies widely depending on the specification of it. But in general, most banknotes are probably in the region of somewhere between 3 US cents and 15 US cents a piece to print. But it does vary. There are others that are higher than that, very few lower than that, because you get...
From the numbers you mentioned, the number of notes on average you print a year and the average price of a note, I'm now calculating your revenues already.
Don't calculate the revenue. But let me just bring in the ends. So, I mean, you put this conference together with the Bank of Ghana. What should those who are coming in today and tomorrow expect from the conference?
So, first of all, we have delegates here from 43 different countries. So it's going to be a really international delegation, and I think what they can expect is a great program discussing both what's going to happen with physical currency, but also what's going to happen on the electronic payment side. And I think what's really important, and that's what's one of the key objectives of this conference, is there's an opportunity for collaboration. There's an opportunity for really senior representatives of the industry, of central banks from different countries, of commercial banks, to get together and discuss the next 60 years of the cedi.
Well, thank you very much, Jens Sedo, who's Chairman and CEO of Currency Research. And thank you, Clive Vash, CEO of De La Rue, printers of Ghana's currency. I need to add that one.
We shouldn't let Clive go.
Why?
He prints the currency, he should stay with us.
If he stays here, he doesn't have the currency with him.
That's true.
Anything you want to say finally, Clive?
No, only that it's an absolute pleasure working with the Bank of Ghana. And as Yen said, we look forward to the next 60 years of working together.
Well, and talking about that, what's your view on countries? Kojo asked a question about that. What's your view on countries going cashless? You think countries should ascribe to go cashless? Say the next 60 years, all of us decide we want to have a cashless economy.
I actually believe that there is great value in having physical banknotes because they allow people to transact anonymously, they allow people to feel secure, they allow for budgeting, very importantly, because of course when things are electronic, you don't actually feel that you're paying for things, and that can be inflationary and get out of control. So my forecast is that for the next decade, 2 decades, I think cash will very much be around, but in parallel with the electronic arena.
Of course, you still have to be in business. Thank you very, very much, Clive, for joining us. This is the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. Stay with us. We'll be back with more from the Accra International Conference Center.
Mensa Kamekao! Now what? So dear. Hey, Charlie, what's it? Imagine buying your favorite gadget and driving home a sleek saloon car.
Oh, yes. With Max Buys You Shop, You Drive promo, every purchase brings you closer to amazing prizes.
Just shop any products from Max Buy between 7th November to 31st December
and stand a chance to win a sleek saloon car, TVs, smartphones, and more. Your next buy could make you a winner.
So what are you waiting for? Shop now and let's make your dream drivable with Max Buy.
Max Buy. You shop, you drive.
For further enquiries, call Max Buy on 054-401-9552. Terms and conditions apply. Approved by the Gaming Commission of Ghana.
The winning season is back, but this time I am collecting the wins like jollof at a wedding. The luckiest season 3 is here. Your chance to flip your luck or maybe your bank accounts too.
2 easy ways to join. Dial *712#. Hit 1 to buy for you or 2 to gift a friend. Feeling lucky? Pick 1 for a random number or hit 2 to choose your own. Pay with mobile money. Done. You're in.
Or go to the luckiestafrica.com, click community tickets, choose your number or let the system do so for you. You can buy a ticket for your boo or your favorite barber. Pay with Momo or card if you're abroad.
1 ticket could turn your 1 Ghana cedi into 500 times more. And the whole community could win 10 times over.
Dial *712# or log on.
Let's get lucky together because luck is everywhere.
Hello, Ghana. It's a new year and Bill's Microcredit is here to support your dreams. If you're not working but want to start a business, don't let money stop you. With just your Ghana card, you can get a loan to turn your ideas into reality. Already running a business? Need more capital? Or are you a salary worker looking for extra funds? Bills offers fast and easy loans with no collateral, no deposit, and no SUSI savings required. Wherever you are, whatever you need, Bills makes it happen. Call Bills Microcredit today. Call 0596 920 833 or 0302 200 390 and get started. Bills is licensed and regulated by the Bank of Ghana. Bills, financing your needs. Terms and conditions apply.
Join us at the Kempinski Hotel, Accra on the 20th and 21st November for 2 unforgettable days of purpose as leaders gather to discover and harness the power within. With voices like Ibukuna Washika, Captain Prince Kofi Amwabing, Tonya Cole, Albert Okran, Nikaya Parks, Patricia Obunai, Senyo Hosi, and other trailblazers shaping nations and inspiring change. The True Life Experience 2025 is under the theme, The Power of the Mind. Get your tickets now at www.thetruelifeworld.com or call 054-013-1199. Proudly supported by Stanbic Bank, Alud, GCB Bank, Global Consolidated Mining, and First Bank Ghana with media partnerships from TV3 and Joy FM. True Life, inspiring, empowering, transforming.
Who cries calling me this other one?
Hello. Good
evening, Kwame.
Good evening.
We are into baby foods and would like to introduce...
Wait a minute. How did you get my number? You just use ways and means to find people's numbers and be calling them by heart. No respect for privacy or anything at all.
Oh, Bra Kwame.
Is your business privacy ready? Do you collect and use information of people in your line of work, like their name, number, location? You might be doing the wrong things. Whether you're a big company or a small one, you must respect people's right to privacy. Register and be certified by the Data Protection Commission of Ghana. It is the law. You will receive the necessary training, advice, and guided on the right systems to put in place to help protect information you collect about people. Register your company. It's simple and online. Visit www.dataprotection.org.gh to register. Privacy is the responsibility of everyone. Remember, privacy is personal.
People of Ghana, prepare yourselves. This is no ordinary Black Friday. This is the Black Friday that refuses to end. And as the cedi rises against the dollar, Electroland is dropping prices even more. Double blessings. From today till the end of December 2025, visit any Electroland showroom or authorized dealer for massive Black Friday deals on Samsung, TCL, Midea, and Nasco appliances, smart TVs, fridges, ACs, washing machines, cookers, microwaves, and small kitchen appliances. Enjoy buy one, get one free on selected items. Yes, real bug off. Imagine buying one small appliance and getting another. Your neighbor will think your house is now an appliance boutique. Plus, the ultimate Achedia Kessia promo continues. Buy anything and enter Electroland's ultimate Achedia Kessia draw. More gifts, more surprises, more joy. Call 050-315-9739 or visit electrolandgh.com. Electroland, home of luxury but affordable electronics. Terms and conditions apply.
Coffee in your cup and joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
Welcome back, and thank you very much for staying with us here on the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. We're still at the foyer of the Accra International Conference Center. I'm here with the team, Kojo Yankson and Kojo Akoto Boateng, and we've been joined this morning by Henry Fala Samoy, who is Governor of the Bank of Liberia, so the Central Bank of Liberia's governor. Henry Fala Samoy has joined us here, and Rita Nyankira Akon is the second deputy governor of the Bank of South Sudan, in charge of administration and finance. So good morning, Rita. Good morning, Henry. Thank you very much for joining us this morning.
Good morning, and we're glad to be here with you.
Great. And as for you, Henry, I know that Ghana is like a home to you, isn't it?
Absolutely. I've been to Ghana several times, multiple years in Ghana. So Ghana is like a second home to me. And Liberia enjoys a very good relationship with the Republic of Ghana. So we're always happy to be in Ghana.
And great to have you. I know that the developers will be monitoring what you're saying, and they'll give you a nice package so you can invest in Ghana. That would be great, wouldn't it?
That would be good. And I would really appreciate that.
Great. So tell me what your expectations are now that you're here for the currency conference. What are you expecting to learn? What are you expecting to share with Ghana and Pick from Ghana?
So in terms of developments in the financial sector, Ghana is ahead of Liberia. And so we look to Ghana for knowledge sharing, capacity building. In fact, I've engaged with the governor of the Bank of Ghana, and he's agreed to help the Central Bank of Liberia, and we are working on an arrangement for capacity building. So we aim to get valuable experience in terms of how the currency evolution of the cedi has been over the last 60 years. And Liberia, we hope to be able to learn from Ghana in terms of currency management and how we can also improve the management of our currency in Liberia.
I see that a dollar That's United States dollar. One United States dollar is 181 Liberian dollar.
Yes.
Okay.
So the currency has been appreciating recently. When we took first over the central bank, the currency had depreciated up to the first half of 2025. But recently, the central bank was able to put in place some measures, and we have seen an appreciation of the currency. But we are continuing to closely monitor that as we monitor developments also in Ghana in terms of how the movement of the currency in Ghana. So we are trying to copy exactly what Ghana is doing and learn from them so that we can also improve the value of our currency.
I will get into what you want to copy from Ghana, but you talked about measures that you put in place that is actually leading to the appreciation of the Liberian dollar. What are those measures that you put in place?
So we've had collaboration with the fiscal authorities in terms of improving the fiscal operations. Also, what we've done is using our monetary policy tools. We've been able to leverage those, and that leveraging of our monetary policy tools have been able to strengthen the currency recently.
What monetary policy tools have you used in leveraging that?
So currently we have two monetary policy tools that we are using. We have the monetary policy rate that we use for our CBL bills, and then we have the reserve requirements. The reserve requirement has been quite stable. So what we've been moving is the monetary policy rate. That's what we've been using to intervene in the market.
Great. Let me bring in Rita, who is second deputy governor of South Sudan. And thank you very much for joining us once again. And same question, I'll start with you. What your expectations are from about this currency conference? What are you expecting? If you could kindly speak up a bit for me, yes. Okay, Rita, I think we can start all over again. Yes, please go ahead. Just make your point. Yes, I was asking about your expectations. Go ahead.
Well, my expectation is
from the conference. Now that you're here, and I've just been speaking to Henry, he's been telling me what he wants to, learn from Ghana. What is it that brings you here? Why are you here? What are some of the things that you're looking forward to as part of, this conference? Okay, I think would have to. Yes, go ahead, Rita.
my expectation is really I want to learn more about I've really admired the infrastructure, and then want to learn more about the currency. Yesterday I saw a lot of things which we don't have in our place, and I was really amazed. I was very amazed, and my expectation is to familiarize myself with all the aspects of currency, especially because our currency is South Sudanese pounds, and I was amazed with the equipments which we have been using. We are still using manual, and however, we have trying to change our infrastructure. We are building a currency center, and one has been built already in one of the town called Rambe, and has been opened as the currency center, and we don't have the equipments yet. So for me to be here, my expectation to see what kind of equipments are you using here, because already we have been approached by DNG, and I've seen these are the same equipments which you are using here. So it's like you are affirming to me that DNG equipments are the best really. I've seen them all, and that's what I'm going to take it back to my people.
And as a young country, what are your plans to get into the digital economy, digital currency? Or now you want to stabilize your banking system, the manual physical systems, before you get into the digital space?
Well, so far now, since the independence, we have opened almost 4 branches. And one was just last month, that's the currency center, and a branch altogether. That's a very big infrastructure, because the one which we got from our colonizer was very small, Now we have also built a big headquarters, about 11-story building. So it's remaining just to put in the equipments. We have enough space to put that. So far now we have applied for 4 processing node machine, the M7, 4 of them, and by now I think we shall receive 2. We'll be receiving them gradually because the building is still new. There are a lot of things which has to be equipments and furnitures and all those kind of things. So we have got a lot of plan real ahead of us.
You know, when Ghana gained independence, we also had a Ghanaian pound, right? Now Liberia still has the Liberian dollar. I don't know whether South Sudan, you are going to move from the South Sudanese pound and create your own currency identity. That identifies with your people and your culture, like we have the Ghana cedi.
Yes, we have a South Sudanese pounds, and I've been working also in currency department from almost grade 3 up to deputy, up to the director. So I was one of the people who has put much of effort on the designs, especially the last one, the 500 and the 1000. So we try to increase the features and then the security features especially. We had to make it better because we had a lot of counterfeits, which was happening because it was so simple, and anybody, our neighbors are well off a bit. So our neighbors was really playing on our pounds, and we had really to increase some of the security features, of which we do not know much, but we learned throughout when we visited other banks. Yes, banks like you now have learned a lot.
Okay,
great.
And following that learning, has the counterfeiting of your currency reduced?
Pardon?
I'm asking whether the counterfeits are reduced.
Yes, it has reduced, and none has happened since the last 4 years.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Let me bring in, Henry, who is governor of the Central Bank of Liberia at this point. So you talked about your willingness to study the Ghanaian situation and, in your own words, copy a thing or two. What are those things that you want to copy from Ghana?
So firstly, yesterday we were taking on a tour of your currency management center. That is quite impressive. We do not have that in Liberia.
Okay.
And that's something we are looking towards. Fortunately, we have the same printer. G&D is the one that printed our last currency. And they've made some proposals to us. But then when we look at our infrastructure, we don't have an infrastructure at our current location. So I've come to take a look at what Ghana has and to see whether it is something that we can replicate in Liberia. So what I saw yesterday was very, very impressive, and I think it's something that we should be considering in a very near future.
Beyond these, any other things you intend to pick from Ghana?
Come again?
Beyond these, are there any other things you intend picking from Ghana?
Well, so one of the things that we've just recently started, and a team was here actually, I feeded a team in, is the gold purchase program. We've seen what Ghana has done. So we've started a gold purchase program. So I engaged with the governor. The governor was very magnanimous, and he allowed a team from Liberia to visit Ghana and on a knowledge sharing. So that team came in, got some valuable information. They've gone back, and we are now progressing. We are having discussions, stakeholders engagement is going on to see when and how we can launch our gold purchase program in Liberia also.
Tell me, why is the gold purchasing program important for you in Liberia?
So the gold purchase program is very significant for us because we think that it can contribute to building up our reserves. Liberia is producing gold, but we don't have 1 ounce of gold that sits with us.
You don't have one?
1 ounce. The Central Bank of Liberia does not have 1 ounce of gold.
Really?
Yet Liberia is exporting gold. And so when I went in as a visionary leader, so I saw this and I was asking myself, why is this not happening? Why don't we have gold as part of our reserves? And so we have started the program, and so we are capping out of, from Ghana, what Ghana is doing. We intend to visit other markets to see what they're doing, but Ghana is our first stop because we are very close to Ghana. There are many things that we share in common with Ghana, and so that's the reason why we embark on this initiative, working along with the Bank of Ghana.
All right, Henry, Fala Samuel, who is governor of the Central Bank of Liberia. Thank you very much. Also, Rita Nyankirakun is second deputy governor of the Bank of South Sudan. Anything you want to say finally, Rita, before you leave us? Anything you want to say finally?
Thank you very much. What I would like to say, what we have seen here.
Please go ahead, yeah.
What we have seen here is very impressive, and we would like to be in contact with you people with the Bank of Ghana, so that we can, exchange, share the experiences we have, because now we are having some problems like of liquidity, and whether we don't know whether it is a liquidity problem or is the business people who are working, some games with us. So somewhere there, we would like to have some sharing, discussion, so that we see what we can, get from you people.
Thank you very, very much, Rita. Thank you also, Henry Rita, second deputy governor, the Bank of South Sudan, and Henry Fala Samuels, governor of the Central Bank of Liberia. This is still the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM from the Accra International Conference Center as the city at 60 Currency Conference. Stay with us. When we return, we get into more conversations about the Ghana city.
Hey Ghana, the lights are going off again, but this time for good reason. Melcom Blackouts deals are here. From November 13th to 30th, prices go dark and savings shine. Visit your nearest Melcom store today. Melcom, your number one shopping destination. Terms and conditions apply.
FPAC is effective for headaches and relieves the symptoms of flu, colds, and catarrh. FPAC blows away the pain associated with sore throats. During and after a hard day's work, FPAC relieves you of body pains. After the day's sports workout, FPAC helps the body to control the aching muscles. FPAC is effective against feverishness. FPAC reduces body temperature associated with malaria and other fevers. FPAC is effective against rheumatic pains. You can find FPAC in all pharmacy and chemical select shops throughout the country. FPAC is not recommended for children less than 16 years of age, ulcer and asthmatic patients, pregnant and lactating mothers. If symptoms persist for more than 2 days, consult your doctor. FPAC blows your pain away.
FPAC Junior follows in the tradition of FPAC tablets, a trusted friend to relieve your child of pain associated with teething, catarrh, cold and fever. The good that FPAC does for you, FPAC Junior does for your child. FPAC Junior is for children between 6 months and 12 years. FPAC Junior blows your child's pain away.
Join us at the Kempinski Hotel, Accra on the 20th and 21st November for 2 unforgettable days of purpose as leaders gather to discover and harness the power within. With voices like Ibuku Nawashika, Captain Prince Kofi Amwabing, Tonya Cole, Albert Okran, Nikaya Parks, Patricia Obunai, Senyo Hosi, and other trailblazers shaping nations and inspiring change. The True Life Experience 2025 is under the theme, The Power of the Mind. Get your tickets now at www.thetruelifeworld.com or call 054-013-1199. Proudly supported by Stanbic Bank, Alud, GCB Bank, Global Consolidated Mining, and First Bank Ghana, with media partnerships from TV3 and Joy FM. True Life, inspiring, empowering, transforming.
People of Ghana, prepare yourselves. This is no ordinary Black Friday. This is the Black Friday that refuses to end. And as the cedi rises against the dollar, Electroland is dropping prices even more. Double blessings. From today till the end of December 2025, visit any Electroland showroom or authorized dealer for massive Black Friday deals on Samsung, TCL, Midea, and Nasco appliances, smart TVs, fridges, ACs, washing machines, cookers, microwaves, and small kitchen appliances. Enjoy buy one, get one free on selected items. Yes, real bug off. Imagine buying one small appliance and getting another. Your neighbor will think your house is now an appliance boutique. Plus, the ultimate Achedia Kessia promo continues. Buy anything and enter Electroland's ultimate Achedia Kessia draw. More gifts, more surprises, more joy. Call 050-315-9739 or visit electrolandgh.com. Electroland, home of luxury but affordable electronics. Terms and conditions apply.
Sasso sasso eh, mi se come tonton preko. Hey, sasso sasso eh, mi se come tonton preko. Edrana drama in your buseshe. Yeah, how can see any malaria? Minya me pone me sasso spray. Every mosquito start to run away. Oh, come on, tonton preko. Sasso sasso eh, mi se come tonton preko. Oh, come on, tonton preko. Sasso, come tonton preko. Nani sham ne die e demo stronko.
This advert is FDA approved.
In December 2023, the biggest play in the history of African theatre made its debut.
Before we go, the God of Iron, I stand on oath.
You saw it.
We sent you all the way to Ileife to bring us greetings from Ifa.
By popular demand and in honor of Maoli Semevo, Image Bureau, in partnership with April Communications and the National Theatre, presents The Gods Are Not to Blame this December 17th, 7 p.m., 18th, 7 p.m., and 19th, 5 p.m. and 8 p.m. at the National Theatre. Visit www.imagebureaugh.com or dial *714*46# for your tickets. Single 250 cedis, double 400 cedis. Supported by New Plant Car Rentals, Ghana Tourism Authority, Balakwa. Sponsors: Stambic Bank, Joy FM, Hits FM, Joy Prime TV, and proudly brought to you by MTN.
Morning Show. Coffee in your cup. Enjoy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet. On Joy 99.7 FM. On the set, the Super Morning Show is always the best bet. On Joy 99.7 FM.
So welcome back and thank you very much for staying with us here on the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. You just heard from the governor of the Central Bank of Liberia, Henry Fala Samoy, and the second deputy governor of the Bank of South Sudan, Rita Nyankir Akun. But we've been joined by Professor Ejapoma Jekendakun, who is a professor of economics at the University of Ghana Business School. So we're back home now. Prof, good morning. And,
good morning to you, Winston.
Yes, and thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you for having me as well.
I hope everything is going on well.
Yes, by God's grace. I hope you are well.
God is still taking care of his children. Now that we've seen you at the cedi at 60 conference, I mean, let's talk about the Ghana cedi. Let's talk about why this particular conference is important, particularly at the time where the Ghana cedi is appreciating against the major trading currencies.
Well, I think this conference is really, really important, and it's come at a time, as you've said, it's come at a time when the Ghanaian cedi has become very, very strong, and so we should be happy and celebrate. But it shouldn't just stay there as we are celebrating. It should be a time when we decide as a country to think about the past, where the cedi has come from, what has happened to the cedi ever since we started using the cedi from 1965 till now, and then what we can do to make the cedi better. I think this is an opportunity for us to sit and deliberate on issues around the cedi.
Let's talk briefly about those issues that you've talked about. Let's look at where we've come from, and let's look at the things we've done well, the things we should continue doing, and the things that we should change. Tell me.
Well, so picking a currency as your main currency means that you are recognizing that currency as your symbol of sovereignty. And therefore, if a currency is supposed to be remaining as your symbol of sovereignty, it means that that currency should be valuable. Everybody in the country should value that currency and be able to see that currency as the sole legal tender. Over the years, we've seen that we have not really done that. The cedi has also faced some issues around depreciation. Thankfully, this year we are seeing a recovery of our cedi, and I think that is amazing. And we need to think about what we can do as a country to make the cedi even better. Now, we can see, or we've seen that there are policies that are being put in place to make sure that the cedi sustains itself or its value, if I'm supposed to put it that way. For example, we've seen directives coming from the Bank of Ghana to ensure that people don't just abuse the use of other currencies in the country. People stick to using the cedi. Quite recently in the budget, we heard that the finance minister is finding ways and means of letting people consume what we are eating in terms of the production of the agri products.
Exactly.
We are being, in a way, I'm not saying that we are being forced, but we are being directed to consume what we are eating, and therefore the finance minister is directing the school feeding program and other government interventions that we have to be consuming sort of made in Ghana goods, etc. These are all attempts that we are using. We've also seen the Bank of Ghana coming up with other initiatives. The Gold for Reserves program has been very helpful, it's been very useful. It has strengthened, let's say, the reserves that we have over there, and that is sending the right signals out there, and that in a way is sort of stopping the reversals of capital flows, etc. Now, these, of course, the Gold for Reserve program is a good one, but I see it as some sort of a short-term intervention that we have.
Why do you say that's a short-term intervention?
Because it's highly dependent on, so the value of the reserves, in my opinion, is highly dependent on the value of gold out there. And if something happens to the market value of gold and the price of gold comes down, it automatically affects the value of the reserves that we have there. Yeah. Which is why it's important that we do the more sustainable things. As we have regained some value in the cedi, we do the more sustainable things.
What are some of these more sustainable things?
Like the consuming made in Ghana goods. Also, like maintaining fiscal prudence, as we are trying to do now. These are measures. The Bank of Ghana also coming with these policies that would restrict people from using other currencies as a legal tender in our economy. All of these things are sustainable things that we can get the country.
Now, talking about the cedi being the sole legal tender, I mean, there are other jurisdictions that if you go to, for instance, Turkey, the economy far bigger than ours. I mean, there's more than $1 trillion. But if you go to Turkey, for instance, you could use lira, use euro, use dollar. Does that hurt?
Oh, well, because if you look at our country, we haven't built that kind of resilience that would allow our currency to be able to sustain or to survive the pressures that are coming, that would come from the use of other currencies. So we cannot compare ourselves to a country like Turkey. If you look at Turkey, a lot of trade goes on in Turkey. Yeah. People from Ghana even go to Turkey to pick goods. So there's a lot of trade that goes on. We don't have that kind of system, and therefore we cannot compare ourselves to a country like Turkey.
Well, Prof, when we were talking to the others from Liberia, South Sudan and all, I saw a unique opportunity for a country like Ghana. The Bank of Ghana over the past 60 years has built systems. We've had our own local problems, but it looks as if other countries in Africa need a lot more help. Is it prudent to suggest that the Bank of Ghana positions itself as the key consultant and the key institutional builder of other central banks across the continent? Then that positions Ghana to use our currency, our banking systems, take advantage of some of the opportunities within these economies?
I think that would be an amazing opportunity for Ghana as a country. As I was listening to them, the same thing was running through my mind that, if all the other countries within the sub-region are looking up to Ghana, then this is a great opportunity for us to use our systems, our infrastructure and everything to support them, to build themselves as well. And that would position Ghana as a hub, for financial sector development, within the sub-region. That would go a long way to strengthen our economy. I see that as a great opportunity for us. And I think that's one of the importance of this conference, right? To assemble everyone within the sub-region and then let them highlight their problems. And then Ghana sits back, looks at the challenges of these countries. Yes, we may have our main problems, but we can also extend our hands to other countries to also support them.
So if we take out, say, Kenya, South Africa, Nigeria, and maybe the Northern African countries, a lot of the other central banks need help with digital financing. So we position the Bank of Ghana to help them set up. Then we integrate all the systems into our systems, maybe, and then the Africa Continental Free Trade Area gets a lifeline.
Fantastic. I completely agree.
Let's come back home for a moment. One of the criticisms. Was I off? Oh, there you go. Okay. Hello. Let's come back home for a moment. One of the big criticisms of the Bank of Ghana, in spite of their stellar performance, one of their criticisms is that they have great laws, but their enforcement isn't fantastic. So we have seen a clear desire on the part of the central bank to manage and regulate the use of foreign currency in our local markets. But the enforcement of it is difficult. From your perspective, what is it that makes them so reticent to bring down the hammer and ensure that the only currency used in Ghana is the cedi?
Okay, so I think that enforcement has something to do with the Bank of Ghana, but I think that enforcement has something to do with the Bank of Ghana, but it doesn't, or it won't solely rest on the efforts of the Bank of Ghana. It would need a collaboration between or amongst the security agencies and then the Bank of Ghana as well. The Bank of Ghana can just bring its policies. Maybe don't do this. Maybe as individuals, you're not supposed to be transacting in foreign currency, etc. But once that is done, right, who would do the arrest? It will be our security agencies that will do the arrest. Once people are arrested, who would have to ensure that these people are brought to book? It will be the courts. So we clearly need that kind of collaboration between Bank of Ghana and those other law enforcing agencies or institutions to make sure that we make Ghana the sole legal the sole legal tender in our country.
Right, Prophet Japon Manjakedaku, thank you so much for joining us here on the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. This morning we are at the Accra International Conference Center is the cedi at 60 currency conference. So look, we all want a little more sleep before the alarm goes off. I'm sure for those of us here, we can relate. A little more time to finish that project. I can relate. A little more butter for your bread, because let's be honest, more is always better. So I caught up with a friend over the weekend, and I realized he was crafting a life of more with the Absa Ultimate account. Now, the Absa Ultimate account isn't just a banking product for my friend. It's a chance to have more. Absa Ultimate account gives you retrenchment insurance cover of up to 50,000 Ghana cedis, hospital cashback benefits, access to seamless digital solutions, and up to 1 million Ghana cedis travel insurance cover, and over 30 other benefits on the account. One more, of course you do, because more is always better. Your story matters. Absa.
Now, let me remind you that the best place for conferencing in this country is Aqua Safari. And there's so much going for it. First of all, they have beautiful conferencing facilities. They've got great seating, very comfortable, but also adaptable so that you can move things around to suit your purposes. That's not where it ends. They have state-of-the-art technology. And the best part of a conference at Aqua Safari is what happens during the breaks. You can go and explore some of the islands nearby. You can go check out the animal sanctuaries, or maybe you just want to sit still somewhere and enjoy the breeze of the Volta River at Adna. That's all possible as long as you have booked your conference at Aqua Safari. So listen, be quick, make the phone call. The number is 054 011 0190. Call them now and book the best conference you have ever had. Aqua Safari Resort, bringing you closer to nature.
Maybe we should have taken this conference to Aqua Safari, you know. By now, you sound crying.
Yeah, that'd have been nice.
Akukos too.
That's right.
Now, if you're tired of insurance claims, if you wish it could be easy for you, let me tell you, it's very easy now with Claim Express from Enterprise Insurance. It's smart, it's stress-free. Just submit your insurance claims online, upload your documents, track progress, get updates, and receive your payment quickly. It's claims made simple, and because Enterprise Insurance is a trusted 101-year-old brand, they've put in place everything to ensure that your valid claims will always be paid on time. So whether it's motor, home, travel, or business insurance, visit myenterprisegroup.io or download the Enterprise Advantage app today. Claim Express by Enterprise Insurance. Submit, track, and get paid fast. Enterprise Insurance, your advantage.
And Accra, are you ready to eat, vibe, and level up this Farmers Day weekend?
Yes.
Join us at the Gastro Festival, Ghana's biggest food experience for foodies, creators, chefs, and food and agribusiness entrepreneurs. Step into the outdoor food festival, street food alley, Ghanaian Food Village, Global Flavors Fiesta, Desserts Corner, Healthy Lane, and Drinks Arena, plus live cooking battles, an electrifying eat and beat stage with DJs and performances. Then head inside the Knowledge Hub for the next level inspiration with Food Dialogues masterclasses, innovation pitches, and the Agribusiness Expo connecting the entire food industry is on the 6th and the 7th of December at the Palms Convention Center, La Palm Beach Hotel. Time is from 10 a.m. Proudly brought to you by Enterprise Life Tasty, Tom Bell Aqua, Blue Skies, Express Gas, Cosmos Innovation Center, and Joy FM, powered by Charterhouse. 25 years of creating magic. Gastro Festival, shaping the future of food.
Right, now let me tell you, the future of fuel is Star Oil. 240 stations across the country. They are now the biggest OMC in Ghana, and you can take advantage of this wherever you go. Just get your fuel from Star Oil. Best quality, best service, and they have the Star Card, which means you can do cashless fueling, and of course you can keep an eye on the bottom line as you go. So wherever you go, make sure you visit Star Oil for the best quality and best prices on your fuel.
And if you're looking for a home that offers comfort, convenience, and community for you and your family, look no further than Waylead, your trusted home builder. From now to 30th of November 2025, enjoy up to 11% with their Super Saver promo on the Willow Lane 4-bedroom detached townhomes located in Sakumono. Own luxury and experience comfort and safety in a stunning, carefully designed home, which includes a private elevator, maze quarters, backup water supply, 24-hour security. And look, 11% discount is going from now till the end of November. Just make 20% deposit, spread payment up to 2 years while enjoying amazing discounts. And if you want more information on this, call 0240 111119 or 0308 040500 or visit waylead.org today. Waylead, your trusted home builder.
And we're live here at the Accra International Conference Center here on the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM as the cedi at 60 currency conference. This morning we're expecting the President John Dramani Mahama to be here. Of course, the Governor would also be here. Stay with us. There's more after these messages.
It's the Electroland X customers are picking Walmart promotion. Cedi is appreciating and Electroland is offering. Buy Nasco LED TV from 699 Ghana cedis, and when you buy Nasco French door, you get a free 5-gas cooker. Buy Nasco 425-liter chest freezer and get free 24-inch TV. Now buy the 545 to 800-liter Nasco chest freezers and get free tabletop fridge. Buy selected TCL smart TVs and get free TV wall bracket, air purifier, and professional monitor. Or you can buy TCL side-by-side fridge and get free 24-inch LED TV. Buy the Samsung QLED 4K Neo TVs from 65 to 100-inch and get your free music frame wireless speaker. Buy Samsung DuraCool Twin Cooling Plus and get free blender or 4-burner gas cooker. Now rush to Electroland showrooms or authorized dealers in Ghana. Call 050-315-9339 or visit www.electrolandgh.com.
The luckiest. Luck is everywhere for everyone, yeah. The luckiest. Luck is everywhere for everyone, yeah. Money we define every day and night. Mama, dada keep on hustling for the family. The luckiest. Last time 712 hash. You can win some cash. You can be the luckiest with 1 cedi, luckiest with 5,000, the luckiest, the teacher, doctor, market woman. You can be the luckiest, oh, the luckiest. Luck is everywhere for everyone. You can be the luckiest, the luckiest. Luck is everywhere, yeah, for everyone. Yeah. Star 712 hash. Luck is everywhere. Luck is everywhere. Oh, tell me, are you feeling lucky? Because I'm feeling lucky. Because I'm feeling like the ultimate. That we go win. If I win, you win. You could be the luckiest.
Watching DSTV means getting the TV you love. By staying connected, you get more. Catch all the big football games, blockbuster movies, kids shows, and endless entertainment without spending an extra pesewa. From 1st October 2025, pay for your subscription and get an instant upgrade to the next package. No doll and crow. Dial *759# now to stay connected. T's and C's apply. DSTV, your home of entertainment.
All right, so welcome back and thank you very much for staying with us here on the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM, where this morning we're bringing the show to you from the Accra International Conference Center as the cedi at 60 currency conference from the Accra International Conference Center. But you know what, my people? You know, Thursdays are now, beg your pardon, extra special on MTN. Yes, your Thursdays just got more exciting because from now on, you get a nice 25% bonus on your first data bundle purchase of the day when you bundle on my MTN app or use *138#. This is an every Thursday on MTN. And MTN is saying that's not enough for a lovely customer like you. So they're offering a free extra movie ticket when you pay with Momo at the Silverbird Cinemas at the Accra and West Hills malls. For those of you wonderful people in the Great Garden City, Kumasi, you get your free tickets at the Golden Cinemas in the Kumasi Mall. Well, if you ask me, I think your movie dates are sorted from now on. Now, this is what I call a sweet deal. So, set your reminders, bundle on my MTN or *138# now, and make the best of your 25% first data bundle discount. And visit the cinemas, use Momo, and get your free extra movie tickets on MTN's Yellow Thursday.
Right, now listen, whatever you do, make sure that you take advantage of what is in store for you at Volkswagen. All right, they say that as Christmas is approaching, you can now get yourself a brand new car at used car prices. You can get up to 50% off a brand new car, all you have to do is go visit them at their brand new showroom, which is at Atlantic Towers. Okay, so go there, go visit them, and let them tell you how you can become the owner of a brand new VW at used car prices. And it's on all the cars, okay? The Virtus, the T-Cross, the Tiguan, as well as the Allspace, the all-new Touareg, and the Terramont, not forgetting the Amarok pickup. Go visit Volkswagen, get yourself a German machine, brand new at used car prices.
Yes, and once you get that German machine and you get lucky, you get a lot of money and winnings from the luckiest and keep your life going, eh?
Amen.
Yes, and the winning season is here again from the luckiest. It's not just about chasing wins, but it's about collecting them. So grab your phone, dial *712#, choose option 1 to buy a ticket for yourself, or option 2 to buy for someone else. And if you want the system to generate a lucky ticket for you, it will do that for you. You can also get your ticket online. Go to theluckiestafrica.com and register. Tap on community tickets to either pick your own lucky number or let the system choose for you. And you can buy a ticket for someone else too. And when it's time to pay, you use Momo if you are in Ghana, or pay with your card if you are abroad. And one ticket can multiply your money by 500 times, and your whole community could win 10 times over. This is your golden chance. Hop on and let's get lucky together, because luck is everywhere.
Well, looking to make your brands unforgettable, want to stand out with unique, high-quality promotional items, then Promo World is your trusted partner in corporate branding. From quality polo shirts, stylish key rings, vibrant banners, corporate gift set, executive diaries and pens, umbrellas, souvenirs, and more, Promo World is your one-stop for all things branding. Okay, so for your next product launch, staff appreciation, trade fair, or client gifts, we've got you covered with that. We've got you covered in a way that leaves lasting impressions. At Promo World, timeliness, quality, and reliability are hallmarks. Call us today on 05999 04446 or 05999 Follow us on our social media pages, Promo World GH.
Right, now don't forget, kingdomstoreonline.com is a portal you need to save on your phone, because that's where you can get the best quality office essentials, equipment, furniture, and stationery, all from Kingdom Books. Best part of it is that they will deliver to your home or office in very good time. You can pay via Momo across all networks when you shop online, and of course free delivery if you're in Accra or Tema. Terms and conditions apply. At Kingdom, quality and affordability are their hallmarks.
And the True Life experience is coming up from the 20th to 21st of November. So it's happening this week at the Kempinski Hotel, Accra. It's a mind-shifting experience and an exceptional, and it will have an exceptional honors and legacy awards night. This event is a transformational journey designed for every visionary man, woman, if you are ready for the next level. It's sponsored by Stanbic Bank, GCB Bank, First Bank Ghana, Allowed, Imperial Homes, and Global Consolidated Mining, with media partnership from Joy FM and TV3. If you want tickets and sponsorship opportunities, go to thetruelifeworld.com or call 0540-131-199. True Life, inspiring, empowering, transforming.
Now, is the organization privacy ready? Do you collect and use information of people in your line of work, like their name, number, image, location, email, bank account number? Then listen, you might be doing the wrong things. So whether you're a big company or a small one, you must respect people's right to privacy. So register and be certified by the Data Protection Commission of Ghana. You know that's what the law says. You receive the necessary training, advice, and be guided on the right systems to put in place to help protect the information you collect about people. Register your company or business, organization, or association. It's simple and online. No need to move from the comfort of your home or office. Visit dataprotection.org.gh to register or call 0256 301533 or 0308 040889 for assistance. Privacy is a responsibility of everyone. Remember, privacy is personal.
Look, you need to save these dates. Wednesday, December 17th and Thursday, December 18th. And the time you need to save in your calendar is 7 p.m. Why do you need to do this? Because the gods are not to blame is back after 13 rounds. You've asked for it. You've asked for more. We've heard you. And the gods are not to blame is coming back. So come to the National Theatre, experience the beauty of theatre on a weekday. Wednesday, December 17th and Thursday, December 18th at 7 p.m. and Friday, 19th December with 2 shows at 5 p.m. and 8 p.m. Tickets are available now at 250 Ghana cedis for a single and 400 Ghana cedis for a double ticket. And it's all exclusively via imagebureau.com, or you can dial *714 *46# to grab your tickets. The gods are not to blame. It's supported by Knee Plants Car Rentals, the Ghana Tourism Authority, Joy FM, Hits FM, and Joy Prime. Sponsors Stanbic Bank, Bills Microcredit, and proudly brought to you by MTN. Everywhere you go.
And of course, we are the Accra International Conference Center. This morning, you've heard from the governor of the Bank of Liberia. Henry, you've heard from the second deputy governor of the Bank of South Sudan. You've also heard from the deputy governor of the Bank of Seychelles. You've heard from Jens, who is the CEO of Currency Research, and then Clive, who's CEO of De La Rue. Now, they actually print our currency. We've been having wonderful conversations here on the Super Morning Show as we bring you the show live from the Accra International Conference Center, where this morning we're having the Cedi at 60 currency conference. Stay with us. We'll be right back after this.
Coffee in your cup and joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy.
Welcome back. This is to the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM from the Accra International Conference Center. And my name is Winston Amoah here with Jehoshaphat Kojo Yankson,
the master me,
and Joseph Kojo Akoto Boateng.
Winston Amoah,
so Winston Churchill Amoah, aka the Highlander.
But guys, you know what? If I turn 60, I'll be asking about my legacy. If my legacy is not enough, I'll be asking what I could do better before my life expires, right? The city is 60. We've gone through a lot of phases. I think that the managers of the currency should be asking the hard questions to find out how we can consolidate the gains, right the wrongs, and use the city to propel our economy and build a sustainable future for ourselves. And I'm seeing opportunities where the Bank of Ghana and the government of Ghana can actually take advantage of the conditions of other countries and help to build up their monetary system, so we take advantage of all those opportunities within. We are in a very great place. We are not perfect, but we are in a great place to take advantage of whatever is happening within Africa with the experiences we have with the Bank of Ghana and our currency.
Winston, you retired 60 years ago. What are your take-homes from today's event?
Well, if I retired 60 years ago, I'm not sure I'd be here. But I'd say this. Look, we have lots of opportunities. Kojo Boateng talks about it. You had the deputy governor from the Central Bank of Seychelles talking about why they're here and they want to learn from us as a people. You had the governor of the Bank of Liberia, for instance, make the point that for him, the gold for oil is something that excites him. He wants to come and learn. They don't have a currency management center. He went to that of a central bank. He was excited about it. Look, you've had people telling you the wonderful stories about what we're doing in this country. I am particularly happy that we're doing this because we're bringing together other countries. We're going to be learning from them, even as they learn from us. And it's not just persons from the central bank, but people within the financial sector who understand these things. There are conversations about e-currency. There are conversations about, the need to become a cash-light or cashless economy. How do you go about it? You had Clive, of course, as he has to remain in business, but he makes the point that he still thinks that, physical currency would be there within the next decade or two, or say 3. How do you deal with it? How do you ensure that you're able to maintain security features and that's deal with counterfeiting of your currency, but also ensure that your currency is still clean. So lots of issues up for discussion, and I am happy to be here. And I believe that going forward, this becomes a mainstay of the Bank of Ghana.
My take home from today is that the Central Bank of Ghana is one of the greatest central banks in the world. That is a certified fact. And it should start to affect how we think about our currency. We should start thinking about the Ghana cedi as one of the greatest currencies in the world, which means that anybody who works to undermine it is an enemy of the state. So we need to start thinking very protectively about our currency. We need to start thinking about how to ensure that our economy uses only our currency so that it continues to be strong, it gets even stronger, and as a nation we provide value for the world, which will continue to make our currency a pillar of Africa. I am looking forward to the next 60 years of the Ghana cedi. Whether I'll be here for it or not, I certainly anticipate it becoming a global leader, and for Ghanaians to be able to hit our chests wherever we are and say that we are represented by the cedi, which continues to grow from strength to strength. Thank you all so much for joining us today here at the Accra International Conference Center. Kojo?
You know, tomorrow we'll be bringing you the Super Morning Show live from the MTN house. We are joining our friends at MTN for the MTN Ghana Sustainability Week. And the theme for this year is Sustainability, Our Collective Responsibility, Driving Impact, Deepening Commitment. So tomorrow we join our family and friends at MTN House and bring you live the Super Morning Show from MTN. It's been a great morning. All hail the cedi. Congratulations to the Bank of Ghana and to the people of Ghana. Let's work together to grow and consolidate the cedi. The President of the Republic has arrived at the event, so the event is going to begin now. But just stay tuned to Joy 99.7 FM. There's a lot more coming your way today on our dial.
Right, my name is Winston Amoah.
My name is Kojo Boateng.
And my name is Kojo Yankson. I'm the morning man. Back to the guys in the studio.
Coffee in your cup and Joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
Michelle, baby, last night with a big bumper. She said she had a man, but she still gave me that number. Be like she know, say I demand weakness for the biggie bumper, you know. For the biggie bum bum, you know. Hey.
So what about the vibe? She just nice. Tell me what she like. If she got a man, she think twice. It's the face fine.
Said her face fine, yeah, she fine, of course. She did talk much and I'm quiet, of course. Perfect combi. She did do me things and I can't deny.
Perfect combi. Slim waist, bumper. My face perfect combi. She did my waist. She don't look at anybody. Face perfect combi. Slim waist, bumper. My face perfect combi. She did my waist. She don't look at anybody. Face perfect combi.
Me boy, come move, anything you didn't want. Now, baby, I'm at top, mama.
Girl, I'm looking at your front door. Tryna give you everything I'm on. If there's anything you need, just call.
Girl, this what you got go sweet, oh. Make a man want this time for real, oh. Make a know what's the deal, oh. All the man wants
So what about the vibe? She just nice. Tell me what she like. If she got a man, she think twice. It's the face fine.
Said her face fine, yeah, she fine, of course. She did talk much and I'm quiet, of course. Perfect combi. She did do me things and I can't deny.
Perfect combi. Slim waist, bumper. My face perfect combi. She did my waist. She don't look at anybody. Face perfect combi. Slim waist, bumper.
Girl, no girl, my face perfect. I do them all day every day.
Coffee in your cup
I need
and Joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
I need you like I need you. Oh no no. So I body down and come my you well with my love. La la la. I say for my bed, listen, baby, come on, good sin, no be passing, good sin, no be passing, good sin, alhamdulillah, baby, listen, good sin, baby, come on, good sin, come on, good sin, come on, good sin, alhamdulillah.
After you, I'm on a holiday, bololo. Now you dey shaking me like Faraday, oh no, when I got you, oh no. Maybe no need to shake it, bum bum so sweet. I go lick you like it, tum tum, oh girl. I need no one like I need you. I do make a shaman if you go be my lover. Oh no, make a time in the big Casanova. If you ride it with me, you go be my rover. Oh no, me I go show you, say me no be Casanova. Na 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 na.
Listen, baby, come on, good sin, no be passing, good sin, no be passing, good sin, alhamdulillah. Baby, listen, good sin, baby, come on, good sin, come on, good sin, come on, good sin, alhamdulillah. Baby girl, you know that me, I know that you like it, so don't make me a patient dog for no reason. But she Jensen, emergency, even Nelson, no compared to you. Body banging, my motivation, give you good love, my appreciation. It's a good sin, no complication. You dey shock me like fine wine. Now I did for you this time around. Bobby to scatter my mind with your waist, oh na. Tell them other girls to say, tell them other guys to say. It's how we waiting for the both of us already. So know they this guy.
Them other guys know they matter. Nobody else they like you. I give you all my love times two. I don't want fair, me check you. She loyal, no be money matter. Nobody love me like you. I could be a over, you be my pay. Put you in Prada so you could taste. Oh na na. That's how my money down when come my lover. Make a dirty you out with my love. La la la. Oh baby girl, show my money down when come my lover. Oh yeah. Make a dirty you with my love. Yeah.
Let's say for my bed, listen, baby, come on, listen, be passing,
Papa, me yada, princess, the fifth one, you know, paga. Near me, feel the grass in the yard, was shada. Mensa, for family, chain, who I'm a taba. Body, they surely got it for days. Although, come me prep, because the way you be one of your ways. Forgetting the band dressing, actually get it with taste. Until my casa actually want to case, cause. Obi, you get money, they talk. If you don't get money, hide your face, you don't go fuck. Shake it, Fenty, red bottoms, Louis Vuitton. Physical cash, no checks, or who the long, the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. Baby, let me open your cherry, I'm in bold blues. And I dream, pull up your Chevy, Winnie will cruise. One mess in the younger papi will bloom, it's on the house now.
If I tell you that I'm blessed, you go see, so I don't get stressed. She did beat me for my chest, damn I'm lucky. If I tell you that I'm blessed, you go see, so I don't get stressed. She did beat me for my chest, damn I'm lucky. I'm lucky. Mommy come jogodo, I'm lucky. Daddy come jogodo, I'm lucky. Tonight we go jogodo, damn I'm lucky. I'm lucky. Mommy come jogodo, I'm lucky. Daddy come jogodo, I'm lucky. Tonight we go jogodo, damn I'm lucky.
Tonight is the night, drinks for two. Open punch so I bring some juice. Remember the best offer you can't refuse. And cause I cry, now your body is seduced. Keep it gangster, mean mugging. I go worship your body, give you some sweet loving. I dare be now your body is calling. It's been a long time coming, but I'm still falling. I'll be dreaming in Mingham. Oh, body not on the dam. But yeah, never on the farm. Up on a mountain now. We did recover the farm. And I dream about the town. This is the breathing down. Who is chilling with them? And I dream I will be doing the most.